Let me see your
Welcome everyone to TOGG Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us, as always, right on time, for episode 69. Yay!
We're no longer 308.
So, in honor of episode 69, nice. We have got champagne thanks to our Zach.
And my socks are on.
Okay, sorry about that. Again, technical difficulties. We're still trying to get back in the swing of things, fixing some of the automation stuff, but we are back. And it is episode 69. We have some champagne. So for episode 69, everyone who's got one, raise your glass.
To 69 episodes.
To 69 episodes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Slam it.
Oh,
Hell yeah, boys.
all right.
Absolutely
So,
delicious.
As always, we need to give a shout out to our
Very good.
sponsors.
Yeah.
So please check
You and I
out
can have this whole
Critical
bottle.
Hit Gaming Supplies at www.criticalhitgamingsupplies.com. They are a great family-owned,
Take the
locally owned
bottle.
company here in Central Florida. If you go to their website and you see something you like,
He's had
make
that
sure
the
you
fridge
use
for so
discount
long,
code TOGG15 and you'll get 15% off your purchase. So go check them out there. Also, they are at tons of conventions. That is where their primary business is. So go check them out at the conventions like MegaCon here in Orlando, DragonCon in Atlanta, or Gen Con in Indiana. Besides that, there's FanRoll. Go check out FanRoll. Besides, all the links for our sponsors are in the description of the video, so you guys can check them out there and follow the links there. If you go check out FanRoll, please use the link in our video description. And if you decide to purchase something because you use that link, that'll help support the channel, and we greatly appreciate that. And last but not least, our favorite, SideQuest Cards and Games. Jen, your turn.
That's me. I'm Jen. I own SideQuest Cards and Games. It's a thing.
Thank you.
We do conventions, and I have a website, and we do events. I don't have anything coming up until MegaCon, so buy shit on my website. Also,
Whoa. We have our werewolf event though, sweetie.
Mhm.
oh shit, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
We have a Christmas werewolf
We
event.
do. We have a Christmas werewolf event that I'm
You
looking
ever lie to
forward
us
to.
again?
Sorry, my bad.
Wicked kneecaps.
We don't have any more conventions this year. I have an event that I'm doing. Also, my dog has an Instagram. It's Princess Peach Corgi, and she's got more followers than me, so let her pay my bills for me.
And me and SideQuest.
Yes. All right. So, are there any other announcements?
Well, I mean, we got a new face here.
Yes, we
That
do.
guy right there.
Everyone, please welcome Austin, a new member of our group. He's here as a guest player, and we'll see how that goes. So, if there's no other announcements, nothing else, anybody? Yes, Oscar? No.
No,
All right.
it's too late.
Well, in that
You
case,
raised your hand.
without any
It's not
further
too late.
ado,
It's never too late.
we bring you Atavar Ascension.
I too
Dude,
am
he
white.
is a white bitch.
I
He
would
loves
argue
dark
I am the whitest one here.
Leave me alone.
All right.
Suddenly Karen Bob appears.
Oh, jeez. And we are back.
Jason, I wanted to speak to your
No.
manager.
Where we last left off,
I'm hidden.
the party still in Ravensboro had gotten back from a small quest that they went on, a job from the guild, to fetch some basilisk eyes, something that went relatively smoothly for them. They
You fire.
returned back, and after completing some shopping, getting some things done. Some finding what they were looking for, others not finding quite what they wanted. But nonetheless, shopping for some things and kind of spending the rest of the day relaxing. The following evening, it was time for the showdown between Leon and Lord O'Rourke. The entire party decided to observe, taking positions to watch, while Leon waited on the rooftop at the designated location of the hillside mansion, waiting and waiting for sundown. As soon as the sun finally last dipped below the horizon, there was a tense moment, then nothing, and then out of practically nowhere, I think it was Gold was the only one who a quick flash of light of steel as a rapier plunged deep into Leon's back.
Ouch.
He dodged and rolled, breaking free from the contact, taking a severe hit from it, yet finding himself in a position to defend himself against the Nightingale.
Bong, bong, bong.
Instead of Lord O'Rourke, an assassin in his place. They fought furiously, back and forth. The Nightingale taking some severe hits against Leon, while he managed to damage her, catching her a few times. A lot more severely than she would have anticipated. However,
He's got that dog in him.
on his last legs, down on his knees, clinging to life,
That was hype.
Leon tore his mask away. And what was that you said again? Do you remember?
Something to the effect of, Dolores, why do you continue this farce?
Holy shit, you first named her?
Yeah.
Damn.
At which point,
So you know she's
No
in
wonder she
trouble.
withdrew.
at which point, seeing his face with his mask removed, her hands went to her face, to her mask. An audible gasp as she stepped back and said,
Thank you.
how can it be you? And then disappeared into the night.
This is going to severely complicate things between us.
That is where we left off.
Leon changed
I
his
could be
Facebook
wrong, but I feel like I
relationship.
remember darkness being cast, not by me.
No,
She
you are
casted
correct.
it. She
You are
casted
correct. A darkness spell
Okay, I
was
was
dropped
like,
in the
'cause I
area.
knew I could
You could
see where
see
she
because of
went.
your devil sight.
And I think he can see too.
No, I was gonna use my blind sight to hear around me to perceive in which direction she
Okay, I
went
was like,
off
I know for a
Well,
fact
she knows exactly which direction, and you could get an idea, but
Well, after
it's
you get out of the darkness,
yonder.
you'll see me
You went
chasing her
that
anyway. So,
That's fine. I'll
Over yonder.
follow wherever
so
you go.
assuming you will allow it, because I can see her, I was gonna follow.
well,
Like,
you saw the darkness,
yeah, but
but I will need a perception check from you to see
And
if
you
you
just ordered
actually
with me,
see
so
her.
we're standing right next to each other, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you're right next to her.
I don't know what my thing is, but I don't think a 5 is gonna.
No, definitely
hold on,
not. You.
hold
I will
on.
also give you a.
It's a +0.
I will also give you a chance to try.
Like it's just like who turned out the lights.
I was like, shit. I thought I was the only one who could do that.
Perception?
Mhm.
22.
You
What
know
the
which direction she went, but as soon as she like dropped over the side of the roof, it's like even if you run over there, it's like where the fuck did she go?
Guess we gotta go back to the starter tune.
On the road again.
I can't wait.
So
Don't worry, we're
That
just
is what you
follow
see.
Sparrow and fly back.
right now you're all on the rooftop. Leon, you are still severely injured. I think you have what, 1 hit point right now.
Is the darkness still up?
It's still there for a little bit,
Yeah, probably.
unless
All right, well,
somebody dispels
I'm
it.
gonna walk to where I last saw Leon. Unless he's moved. If you've moved,
I
I'm fit.
realized I'm
You were
looking
you
for
were
Leon.
like right next to him.
I
'cause you
realized
two-
you're looking for Leon, and I put your hand on him.
Yeah, because you two dimension doored right next to
Yeah, I
him.
was like, we were like
So
on top of that.
you're like
man.
right there. You reach out. You
I
poke.
reach down and grab him and pick him up Are you like on a knee right now? Are you?
I'm essentially, yeah.
Bro's not,
Yeah, because he got
Bro's
knocked
not
down.
sitting too hot.
One
then-
HP.
He
And
didn't
then
get. He didn't
That
get
was a
dropped.
glorious fight, small one.
Thank you. But it's
You indeed have that dog in you.
it's not
Dog
yet
has
over.
that dog in him.
So
What is your neighbor
from
doing?
They are boarding up for the hurricane. Yes, we are. We are live streaming when there's a hurricane coming. Yes, we're crazy, but we're Floridians. Deal with it.
He's the only one
Hold
of us.
on, this is important.
Yeah.
I looked for hurricane.
I mean, she
cakes,
does.
They don't have them.
That's fair.
I know.
I was sad.
Does this man
For hurricane
too
what?
much?
Hurricane cakes from Publix.
Cakes. Yes, they don't have cakes.
Okay, well, they don't have hurricane cake.
So, from my perspective, as I was outside of the darkness sphere, would I have seen the direction that Nightingale had ran off?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
She.
Come on,
I
Eagle Eye.
can't get into my D&D Beyond account, so I have
Alright.
no idea.
Yeah, you still can't.
Well,
that's
I
when
got
you
a
get
new phone.
New phone. Who
I
did?
believe I have a +7.
You
so,
do.
So 24.
You see her go over the side of the roof. As soon as she drops, even if you run over there, you look. It's like, where the fuck did she go?
Mm-hmm.
If that was my other character, I could have Bloodhunter's marked her and known where she went, but
Well, if I could see her, I could have Hunter's marked her and done the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I could have done something too, maybe.
What, poke her with a stick?
Yeah,
Big stick. Big stick.
right.
After I noticed that I can't track her where she's going, I'm also gonna head towards where Leon is.
Okay.
I would like to get out of the darkness.
All right.
I see I am in your clutches right now. You-
I just picked you back, put you on your
Okay.
feet, gave you that non-1 damage back slap,
And you would maybe die.
and congratulated you on
It
a
would've
battle well fought.
Been on that email address.
He's gonna walk out of the darkness and just kind of.
Mhm.
If I hear your footsteps, I'm gonna follow because I have no idea where I'm at right now.
That's fine.
I got teleported in, so my spatial awareness. is
Once
all
I reach Leon, I'll give him one of the healing potions I have in my bag, and
Okay.
I'll have it already uncorked for you. It's just a regular healing potion if you want to roll for it. At least you can get some health on you.
Also, as I forgot to remind everyone, thank you everyone for watching. We're at 9 viewers right now on YouTube. Woohoo. But actually 9 viewers total, so YouTube and Twitch and whatever. But
That's pretty good.
forgot to mention, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, if you donate Twitch bits or you super chat on YouTube, you can affect what's going on in the game. That's right, we can be bought.
Or if you Venmo
We're
me
whores.
directly.
So you can literally do stuff like, hey DM, I don't think there's enough enemies for the party to go against in this battle.
Or
Or Mel.
Oh darn!
Persephone needs advantage.
Yeah, here Persephone, have
Give Patch
advantage.
15 monkeys.
Or give Patch 15
Well,
monkeys. There's more than that.
Who's
Or,
An
or-
old friend.
or if you just want to mess with us, you can say something like, I want Zach to
Good
speak in a
man.
bad Scottish accent for the rest of the stream. You know, stuff like that.
Proceeds to not speak the rest of the campaign.
But you can do that kind of stuff, and yeah, as long as you do, as long as it's not game breaking, we'll do some crazy stuff. And the more you spend, the more likely we are to really go with it. So
Zach, take your shirt off.
no, not that kind of stuff.
Just fine.
Sorry, that-
15 monkeys.
Sorry, that's
insurmountable.
$50 to my PayPal,
Yeah.
not to the stream.
You mean your OnlyFans?
All right. So sorry. So you were saying
Oh no, I'm gonna give him a healing potion.
Healing potion,
and
yep.
we're just. I'm gonna go tag team with him, pick him up. Oh, you let him down. I'm just gonna still.
Yeah, he's fine to walk.
I'm still gonna
Yeah.
just be near him, just in case.
and the
he's-
darkness drops.
I'm very fine to walk.
I
Because at
take
the
in my
moment,
surroundings.
I drank 4 healing potions and cast
I'm still
healing
full
word.
of healing potions.
Word 3 times.
My God.
We're back
I've
at
never felt
full.
better in my whole life.
This man's a unit.
Did you have history with her?
Oh, something
Quite a lot
like
of
that.
history.
How interesting.
We
This
haven't
isn't the first time that she's kicked his ass either.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Because I feel like 2 of us are left out of the loop here. Me and him.
I knew who
think
the
I'm the only
Nightingale
one to
was,
have witnessed
correct?
your prior.
Yes.
But I did not know who D was.
I didn't do half bad.
Correct.
No, she still kicked your ass.
Well, of
She only
course.
used one sword then.
Yeah.
And I knew that Nightingale's
So see how much
identity
I've
was a secret.
Correct.
Marginally at best.
I dare say I would have won that fight had she not gotten the jump on me.
Okay.
You had her on the ropes.
I disagree, but that's okay.
So what's the thing going? Did like you know her in the past? Did you guys meet somewhere?
They had
Did you hook up?
sex.
Like what happened? That's a good.
Bjorn lets out a
Percy
hearty laugh and
screams
slaps
at
you on the back.
top of her
Hey, lads, good on you. So should we be worried about this?
You
Should we
hear
go-
from off in the distance, it was only the one time.
Can I
That's
hear
all
what
it takes.
direction
No. You do have a son. I just never told you about it.
Knowing
Hasn't
what,
been that long.
knowing what we know of Dee, if she wants to reach out, she'll reach out. I don't think we need to worry about her coming to us right now.
But I would like to pursue.
But yeah, Zach doesn't have access.
But we don't
to
know
his
which
character at
direction
all,
she went.
so
Well, we know she dropped off that
reasonable
way.
today.
I mean, unless you want to go off on your horse and try to aerial view, but like
Unless
I
there's a way for
couldn't
you
see
to let
her.
me claim
That's
it.
precisely the plan.
I
Okay.
was like,
You have
put
the
it on my
best
account.
next set of eyes after me. Cool. Up on the horse.
Ah.
Very well.
Hey, big fella. Are you good at running? Good. We're gonna chase somebody down right now. So just get your legs stretched.
Which
out.
direction did they go?
We don't know yet. We're gonna take his cue on this one.
Well, you know the direction she ran off
The roof.
towards the roof.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to check to see how much.
You don't know if she continued in that
Yeah,
direction.
we don't know. Past that, we got
So,
nothing.
Can I make an investigation check based on what I would think is the most optimal route to get away from us on trying to stay hidden?
Okay.
You know
yeah.
what? As a shifter and someone who is
Another 17 on the die, whatever my investigation modifier
Now,
is.
bear-like with an incredibly good sense of smell, can I
Hold on.
roll a survival?
well, we're going to get to that.
I thought you were
I was going to ask you,
What?
I thought you were
Ranger,
dog, not
if you really wanted to do investigation or if
Bjorn
you wanted to
means
do
bear.
survival because you're trying to track
No,
someone.
Knowledge is-
Sure, survival. That's more
Okay.
rangers.
So that's a +7, which is way better than your investigation. So.
24 again.
And you wanted to attempt survival.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a sniff of the air. like,
Okay, well, technically that's perception scent.
survival to track.
Okay, well,
It's my argument.
Okay.
My rebuttal.
you can
Damn, if only Patch left me his fucking
you can
goggles.
assist with that. I'll let you do
Or
that,
the
and we'll see how many
gloves or the-
successes
Or
versus
your
failures you
passive,
guys
like-
get.
Am I wait? I'm assisting or rolling my own?
You're gonna roll your own, but we're gonna see. Do you
Okay.
get 1 failure, 1 success? Do you get 2 failures? Do you get 2 successes? We'll see.
I'm gonna help him out by. I'm gonna walk him over to the last spot that
Mine's
she
not
left.
that great. I was just.
Oh no, I'm still gonna help you out by telling you this is the last spot she would have left off from. If you want to smell from that direction forward, to give you somewhat of an idea of which direction you're aiming for, not just sniffing around the whole roof. Here, give me that, and you roll.
All right.
Drinking a bit of the bar.
6th. Oh no, but do you assist?
I assist.
10.
Okay,
This thing has rolled really good, except for those last 2 times.
of course.
It has been above 10 every time I've test rolled
Except that time.
it. Both of those.
All right, so
Many such cases.
you start sniffing the air over there, and
I didn't get a
you
good smell
catch
of it,
you catch
but we
just
stick to
a
say.
faint trace of a little bit of a coppery smell, like blood. You don't know if it was hers or if it's just in the air. I mean, Leon's bleeding a lot.
bleeding profusely.
So you're not exactly sure if this is a trail or if you're just smelling the ambient area and catching that odor because the fight happened here.
We know she smells of lilac and gooseberries.
Only Leon would know.
No,
He's laid-
elderberries.
he's laid with her.
I was making a Witcher reference.
I was making a Monty Python reference.
I know.
I wasn't making any.
He takes a sniff at the air, then narrows his eyes looking around, but he's lost the.
Gold. You
Yes.
also head over that direction towards that edge of the roof and look and start kind of looking down at the ground, looking at where she stepped. And as you are tracking, you would hop down off the roof to try to look and see if you can figure out what direction she went. And you
Yeah, let's put that one away.
kind of going down this alley
At least they look.
that you're next to, walking down through it.
Two fidget toys.
You all of a sudden do see a little spot of blood. Hey, we got a cheer from Roxy Daddy. Thank you very much for that.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my girlfriend.
Oh,
Hey.
I was like,
So, you do see a drop of fresh blood. You follow a little bit further. There's another. They're decent distance apart, maybe 15, 20 feet.
Clearly, she's moving fast. Then.
She do it wrong.
But
Yeah,
she's,
picking
she
up. I think
seems
we've
to
got
be
the
heading.
direction.
Yeah, she seems to be heading. In general, this alleyway kind of runs in general north-south. She's heading in the northerly direction from where you're at.
All right. Let's not waste any more time.
Keep in contact. We're gonna go on foot and follow you guys.
Sure, with my 0 methods of doing so, I'll rely on you for that.
We got the horse.
Well, just don't hide behind a cloud. So I
He
can...
knows you just not that well. He just assumes that you're full of
We're
some
not going to
magic
be flying
bullshit.
super high up.
Yeah.
Gold finds a way.
I magic bullshit some like cantrip sparky bullshit, and I just woo, and I walk away from that.
Does the magic hit and pulls the pigeon from the sleeve, the carrier pigeon.
partially deboned.
That was
It's under the sleeve.
that was my one way of communication. It's gone.
Pocket pigeon.
We hop on Cassiopeia and take off, I assume then.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow rooftop to rooftop.
That's his
following the
blind
horse.
horse that he can summon with his bard powers.
I literally play an instrument every time I summon it.
I shan't ever miss an opportunity to razz you.
I think someone casts blindness every time because I never see it.
And I'm going to go ahead and roll a perception while we're up in the air.
Okay.
I'll continue to. Should I roll perception or survival?
Survival, and it's going to be much harder to track from the air as you're not not on the ground where she would be making scuff marks or blood drops or whatever. So it's going to be at disadvantage.
15.
15. Okay.
Damn.
Perceive charm.
Well, I could get that second roll. That will be a 13.
As soon as Gold makes it known which way that she went, you determined that, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to take off in that direction.
I told you and me are gonna head on foot while they take the air route.
So we
What are you
get
doing
doing
first?
that in the meantime.
I'm gonna casually walk
That's your move.
in the rough direction everyone else is
know the
going.
line.
They're all
Okay.
running. I'm just gonna. We'll get there. It's fine.
Okay. You're just
fine.
trucking along.
I know how
All
much
right.
you get,
50 walking speed.
So,
40.
all right. So as you're going, Torbrek is pulling away from you. You know, this guy can move.
Quite
You're-
nimble.
You're
Bro,
you're doing pretty well. I mean, seriously, that's not bad.
I don't know if he's a monk.
But
I just see a big blue,
he's
jolly
outpacing
blue
your
giant.
ass. Yeah, he's outpacing your ass. And as you're going, are you just gonna keep going straight? I mean, there are some twists and turns here, and it does open up into main streets.
At any point you deem relevant, I will re-roll a survival
Okay.
to continue tracking or get lost.
Okay, so to continue tracking, you would have to stop and observe the area, and that'll take a little bit of time.
If I get to a point where I'm just lost, like I'm
Okay.
completely lost, then
Okay.
I'll stop and take a look.
Okay. Is there any other methods that you two are employing to keep an eye on what direction you're going and are we going in the right way?
This might be a weird thing. Can I use detect magic to see if I could see anything? Like maybe she left like a trace of something while she was running away or anything like that?
You can try.
I guess you could use it.
as a magic user, I don't think that's a thing.
I don't know.
See the moves of
Wait,
Exercise is an
question.
option.
Question. Did you say that you found blood that you were tracing her from on the rooftop before we started running?
I didn't say blood. I just said she's heading. That's why.
Well, we found blood in the alleyways, though.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
it was
didn't
only like
publicly mention
one
that.
drop, like,
Another drop.
and then another drop. I mean, that's not easy to see.
I know.
Yeah,
But
just
we're
saying
built
that I
different.
didn't
Yeah.
mention that. I mentioned I knew where she was generally heading and gave us that indicator to continue our search.
I mean, I'll make another perception check to see if I see anything that might lead us towards a direction that she might have toppled something over, or if you want to use like investigation, either one. I don't mind making either one just to
Perception.
see if we're going. In the
Perception would be just keeping an eye as you're running.
Perception.
So you're going like full tilt, by the way, right?
right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking at 21
Okay.
for my perception.
Okay.
I'm following in Torbreck's wake.
Okay. So
It's too
you're following behind Torbrek.
He smiled. We're fucked.
Torbrek, you come out of this alleyway. Now, this isn't the best part of town, but it's also not abandoned completely. Okay, so there are some people out and about, through this area, and as you burst out of the alleyway into a larger street, you can either kind of jog to the right, probably about 10 feet, and then go straight across the street to hit another alleyway. It's not directly lined up; it's offset a little bit, or you can go, basically east or west along that street.
I'm gonna
Which-
say,
which
just from my
direction?
general knowledge, knowing her that she's trying to like stay hidden, I'm gonna aim for the alleyways.
Okay, so as you kind of swerve to your right, I need a perception check from you.
Perception.
I have a thing I want to do when you get a minute.
What do I have in perception? This side.
You've got a number.
I do have a number. I'll roll 13.
Okay.
Roll like shit, boys.
You book straight across this corner and kind of swing to the right. This has all been like literally like one round, because so you basically gone like 80 feet, boom, down and you just kind of veer off to the right. You lose sight of Torbreck for a second, but then
That's all it takes.
you catch up, and as you come around the corner and move in,
We bully.
I need
strikes
both of you to make dexterity saves.
Okay.
Strike.
That's
Talking
you,
about
buddy.
you too, bro.
You, bud.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Since they're in front of me, can I say that I saw them?
Nope, that's what that perception check was.
Oh no. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That is a.
Oh, yeah,
That
baby.
one.
18.
Nice.
Okay, so you, at the very last second, you kind of come around the corner. You just about run smack dab into a huge turtle. You kind of like catch yourself. You basically what happens is like you really do kind of actually bounce into him.
Oh,
but
it's you, not you.
but
Oh,
you
that's right, you're on the horse.
but you kind of catch your arms like this against him and
How
manage
tall are
to
you?
keep your balance and spin around.
5'5".
But then you, with your like 400 pounds of weight, get bounced into, and somehow you
No
end up
wonder I didn't see
you end up kind of rocking back, and you fall onto your back.
spinning.
I'm on my back right now.
You're on your back right now.
The slow arm.
As you kind of catch for a moment, you recognize this guy.
Oh,
Poe, is that you?
I'm stuck. Help me up.
I reflexively reach my hand down, grab you. I don't even wait for you to take my hand. I just yank you up.
All 400 pounds of me.
Yeah.
Indeed, friend.
Broke up muscles.
Bjorn, is that you? It's been so long since I've seen you.
Indeed, it has been a while, but I can't catch up just now.
Ugh.
We're in pursuit of someone.
Pursuit, huh?
I look around for the Jolly Blue Giant.
Perception check. He hasn't. This is like a round and a half,
18.
basically. Yeah. You see him, boom, into the other alley across the street.
We'll catch up at the freelance. I was going to say the guild, the Freelancers Association,
The Guild Lancers Association.
Do you need some help, friend?
if you can.
Well, I don't have anything else better going on.
You work for the Freelance Association as well. Would he know who Nightingale is?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
Have you seen the
Thank you.
Nightingale?
I have not.
Bummer.
You did see.
Okay, I have seen the Nightingale.
He
You,
goes, "Say
you
it."
saw. You saw.
Kidding.
what-
Yeah, I was kidding.
You saw what could only be described as a quick flash of someone like a blur going past. You were, a good 40, 50 feet away. But you saw someone going past, and it's not fully dark yet. Like there's still a tiny bit of light, but the sun is below the horizon. But it's twilight.
I'll be right back. So I saw the direction she went in.
You saw, and it was down the alleyway that you saw another, blur go past.
Oh, that's weird.
Even faster go past down that alley, but you're pretty sure based on the descriptions and things like that of the outfit, 'cause nobody steals her colors and stuff like that. That just you piss her off. So that's like the only one who is known to wear the purple and black leathers that she wears. And
Shit.
that's what you saw. You saw like a streak of that, and you're like,
Most of me.
that's got to be the Nightingale. That's all you can, especially when he says it.
Got
Then
it.
it's like, yeah, you know what? I guess I did.
I'm literally.
Which
Yes,
way?
Dylan.
Which way did she go?
He went this way, and I went down the alleyway.
Blue one. I don't think I got your name.
Yeah,
This way.
I'm already going that way.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind.
Catch up.
Keep up the good work.
I don't know how fast
You
you
are-
can run, but
Off of the building.
I mean, I'm a
finally.
Uh-huh.
which is why I said.
What would you like to do?
So being
can always
as I
try your
really don't
best.
feel like chasing right
All right,
now,
when you're gonna need some
and I am
really
from
mad.
Ravensbourg,
Shell slide.
and I am
like Mario when he gets the.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if we can.
Sorry.
do just based on existing and everything like I said, do I know what the closest, most reasonable place I would think she would go to lay low would be?
Dash burned to the ground.
That's right.
As far as we know.
You know what? Let me see here.
Oh, he's getting better.
Go ahead
Don't
and
even leave.
yeah, give me an intelligence check at advantage.
Okay.
Actually, well, it's the same thing. History.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Which is way better than
nice,
I had.
nice. Okay, so you think for a moment. You go, all right. She's an assassin, but she's also a guild member, which doesn't mean she's. Yeah, that's freelancer associate. It's a guild.
Yeah.
Down in there.
But she's not like a member of the Thieves Guild. She's not necessarily, kind of one of the a criminal underbelly person, but she does technically kind of because she does murder for hire kind of thing. But no one really enforces that crap against her because no one wants to go up against her.
Yeah.
But she's not really a criminal in a way. So it's a little bit what your idea of a hideout would be is a little
Yeah,
different,
she could also hide in plain sight too. Like I'm
Right.
well aware of her.
which is
like,
actually what you come up with.
Mhm.
And say, well, wait a minute, she's not going to go to ground. She's going to let
big brain.
she's going to let people think that
Or she's just gonna go BD.
she's just going to be around somewhere and
She
innocuous.
can't just go BD.
That's what you think, and you're confident with that.
I would like. So I didn't have a specific location coming, like that's close
No,
or reasonable.
But they went off in this, in this direction, and you're like, she's going to blend. She's going to find a way to blend.
I guess what I think
Just
more
for
like
Clark
tavern
Kent.
or guild, that general.
You're thinking more like
Man, yeah.
the streets.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
belong
go
to
make
the
my
street.
way to the nearest.
You belong to the
market
street.
then.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good one, Louis.
So
Wow.
you're familiar with the city.
Thank you.
You know it's time.
I didn't see it.
It's time to head this way. You start actually, instead of continuing north, you keep walking that way so you can just get out of the alley. But then hey, you know what? I'm going to head east, and I'm actually going to go that direction for a while because based on where we are, it shouldn't be too far. There's usually like a night market. There's a small square. It's kind of the lower middle class area that I'm going to go to, but that's the closest one. I'm going to head that way, but it's going to take you a little bit of time. These guys are.
Yeah, they're
are
running. I'm
yeah.
casually walking.
Yeah.
Torbrek
Hey.
is pulling farther ahead as I've.
Milton's back to category 5.
Okay.
That's cool.
Has you seen his stapler?
What?
Damn, that's crazy.
No, it's those references. I'm too. I
I
guess.
don't know what's happening either.
All right, that's
Playing
another.
Monopoly over there? Some shit.
I'm just doing some calculations.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's rolling dice, buddy. All right. So
Christ.
Okay.
you two. What are
I'm
you
running
doing?
and catching up.
Correct.
Okay, so you guys.
Catching up with him, not with Torbrek.
Yeah. Torbrek, you still just booking?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
keep seeing if I can see where she went.
our aerial
I was
assault.
trying to give me chocolate.
So
You want one?
Are you pointing I thought,
no, it's a
how about
chocolate.
oh, did you want?
So aerial assault.
Another perception?
Yes.
Okay. This time, I'm not gonna roll a 6 on the die.
We
I'm gonna
hope.
roll higher.
5.
That's not a good number.
Yep, baby, that's a 19.
Ooh,
I got a 10.
That's nuts.
Ooh, you rolled average.
oh, you
You're
stink.
doing better than me.
You got flip soup in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or roll them.
So, based on what you are seeing below you, like how high up are you?
So I.
Okay,
I imagine above the buildings.
Me higher.
say 40 feet in the air.
40 feet? Okay. So,
You want the horse?
from that position and that height, you can't see all the streets and stuff like that. I mean, you're limited based on the topography of where the buildings are and the streets. You see, there's some movement off to your right, down one of the streets. You see some people clearly in one of the larger streets. You see definitely a bunch of people. You do see a couple, people moving down alleyways and stuff. You see that Joker booking off down an alleyway a little bit to your right and down. You see Bjorn and some turtle
Hello.
in pursuit, not keeping up with Torbreck, but they're trying. You have no idea where Persephone is because you're not like looking back; you're focusing ahead. So you have no idea where she is. But you see that in general, the rest of them are all going down one alleyway in particular.
All right. I'm gonna continue in that direction then.
Okay. All right. So you continue heading that direction.
Zach, you're part of Team Aerial Assault.
I rolled a 10. I already said this shit.
Yep.
I didn't hear. I'm so sorry.
Yep. You don't see anything more than what
We ain't
Leon
about shit.
All right.
I'm doing my part.
Anything else that you would like to do?
You
Right.
guys find anything yet?
Uh,
Shit.
Back to the ground team. Are you guys continuing to?
I'm still going down that alleyway, seeing if I can perceive anything that is.
Okay, I'll need another perception check from you since you're in the lead.
Yep, and I'm just following behind Bjorn.
22.
Damn, son. That's pretty good.
Right? Money.
Okay.
What did you get?
22.
All right.
19 plus 3.
Nearest you can tell is, there's not really many places to go from here.
Fuck, you can only roll one higher than what you did.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And we're losing it.
not too many places to go from here, so it's pretty much right now a straight shot.
We're losing it.
So it's looking like the pathway's like an end, like a dead end.
No, it's just right now it's a straight shot.
All right, I'm gonna
And
keep.
you're just continuing down this alley.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
gonna keep-
see anything in front of you. What you do see is you run past. Looks like a homeless dude.
If there's anybody
you-
in the street, like the homeless
Well,
dude you just brought
you're
up.
not quite there yet.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna get to you guys. But there, you blast past like looks like a homeless dude. There's in the alley there are crates and stuff like that, mostly broken open. There's garbage kind of strewn in different places. I mean, this is kind of the slums that you're in. It's a bit run down, so it's not too well kept up here. So there's a lot of just junk and trash and things like that, and just kind of nasty. But you don't see anyone running ahead of you or anything like that. You don't really see any of that. There doesn't seem like there's too many places that anyone could duck into. So, as far as you can tell, the best option is I'm going to keep going straight. Eventually, it looks down at the end. You see, okay, it either opens up into another street or maybe that's a turn, something like that. Maybe down there.
Can I slow down to make an investigation check to see if I ran past her or she's leaving like a trail? Because I knew that they were in combat because I was watching from a tree.
Yep.
And I'm assuming they're both bloodied, so I just want to see if I can like investigate to see if I can find anything that maybe might help me
All right.
figure out
You
either.
can do that, but while you're doing that, you two, okay, you start, continuing on. You see, probably now, about a good 50 feet ahead of you, Torbrek has slowed down a little bit. You guys come across, and you didn't notice on your left, there's like a homeless guy.
Does he look coherent?
He looks like he's
Does he look
like leaning against a wall, kind of like half sitting, half, crouched, just kind of against a wall. I mean, if you want to try to talk to him, you can.
I do. You there?
Huh? What?
Have you seen anyone clad in purple and black leather?
Yeah, that definitely describes me to a T. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're behind us.
I know. Oh, I'm not, but
It's not super common. It's a bit of a fashion statement.
No.
I am purple.
I just.
Did he hesitate like that?
He's just thinking. No.
Think that's start.
Just. You got any money?
I grab him and hold him against the...
He's like, help! Somebody help!
I'm being arrested. I'm being attacked.
I'm being repressed. Help! I'm being repressed.
Being oppressed.
Help me. Help
Like,
me.
and I just throw him into the
Wilhelm screams.
useless, I say. So, Poe, what have you been up to in this time as I'm running to the end of the...
Yeah. So I'm just kind of watching you, and I'm gonna come up behind you. Bjorn, do you not think we should try the less aggressive approach?
There's no time.
Violence is faster.
He hesitated and offered a trade. He knew something.
And I will use my telepathic ability and use detect thoughts on the man to see if he.
You're gonna try to check
Ow,
out.
my
Okay.
bones.
Magic turtle.
Magic turtle.
Lots it is. All right.
He is purple.
Through the mountains, magic.
Through the alleyway.
turtle.
Okay.
He's the other Ninja
Not
Turtle.
that it's
Never told me.
probably going to matter too much. What is your DC? Because I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Save DC 16.
What's that magic shield?
Yeah.
Turtle power.
Mine.
No, he's an open book, man. What are you looking for?
To see if he's thinking about the people that pass by.
The
He was
question I
trying.
asked.
He was trying to think about it, but you're trying to delve into his memory and his stuff, which is a little harder. His current thoughts, what you're seeing, is he's scared. He's now injured as he got yoinked.
I don't have insurance.
He's also a little bit pissed off. He just wanted money for food.
And I'm going to just
mean
gently
hell.
tap Bjorn on the shoulder. Let the man think you're scaring him.
Oh, I already threw him. I'm running to a...
Oh, I think I missed
He's
that.
sitting in a crashed box right now.
Well, then I'm going to walk over and help him up and kind of dust him off. Sorry about that, friend.
What a nice fellow.
Thank you.
Did you happen to see anyone pass by?
No,
With the leather?
well, a blue guy.
A blue guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. Was there anyone before that?
Not that I saw.
No? Alright, and then I'm going to take out one gold piece and give it to him.
Throw it back into the box.
And
His eyes go wide.
I can buy so many rocks.
And he's like, touching. Thank you. I mean, he's a little handsy here because he's overwhelmed. You basically just gave him like a month's worth of money. he
buy so
doesn't.
many rocks.
It's like he's lucky if he gets a copper here and there. You just gave him a gold. He's like, fuck, this is awesome, best day ever. Okay, he's thinking, I wish I got thrown around more often.
Well,
Jesus.
So, that can be arranged.
before I set off on my way, are you sure you didn't see anyone before the blue man?
Oh,
Okay, friend, well, you have a nice night. And then I go back after Bjorn.
all right. So
I'm now at the end of the the alleyway now. I caught up to Torbrek, who is rolling his investigation.
Mhm.
Have you found anything?
I got an 18.
Okay. You don't see anything over here. In fact,
God damn it.
it's like there's absolutely nothing.
Shit. There's a suspicious lack of anything here.
Yeah, I got nothing.
This hobo knows a little too little about the whereabouts of these.
Do I see that Pegasus anywhere, or is it just gone
Perception check.
from sight?
And while that's going on, I will. I'm going to use my telepathic ability to tell Bjorn that the homeless man didn't see anyone pass by.
I hear a voice in my head for the first time. I'm like, in a long time.
19.
Okay. Yeah. You see Leon and Gold up above.
Are they moving in a certain direction? or-
They're heading in the same direction you were.
Oh shit.
I respond out loud to your telepathic message.
All right. Persephone. So, you start wandering
Do my
east.
thing.
Yeah. You're heading that way now. Aerial assault people, what are you doing?
The A team.
So-
Air team.
First, I'm going to do the thing where I use my spell.
Oh,
So just message her directly.
is that it?
Where the fuck's
Hey, yo, Ma, calm down. Just let me clap them cheeks one more time.
All right, so
Hey, yo, bitch.
you get my last
WYA.
third level spell slot,
Okay.
All right,
and
get your
I'm
hands
going.
ready, boys.
No, we're counting the numbers.
All right. Dolores, stop running.
You're real cute.
We know each other, so we
Oh, each
know.
other is one.
There's a dash. It's 2 words.
Okay, fine.
You're a 9.
No, he's at 10.
All right.
No.
We know each other. Dolores, stop running. We know each other, so we know that this won't be resolved through anything but communication.
Okay. You get
Don't-
6 words.
Yeah, I know. I know how to count.
Okay.
Not convinced.
Don't just disrespect what we have.
Yeah, boy.
You put that disrespect in there.
He's like,
You wait for a
Look at my
moment.
name.
I'm also perceptionizing.
threw some spice on that last bit.
You're gonna dice
And that one doesn't matter.
Yeah. You're too busy with your spell and trying to get the words out to notice anything.
Anyone
Go,
want
you
to
can-
fish
So
put
do
it on?
I visually see him like casting?
I
the spell?
I pulled out my
obvious.
instrument.
It's
All
obvious.
right. I
It's obvious he's using
yeah,
his
he pulled out his instrument.
That's the
why
first
you
time
did
ever. No.
perception. No. So I've seen you cast spells often enough to know what you're doing.
This is very obvious.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
goes, how are you? Okay,
So he, dun, every fucking chord is him saying a word.
Yeah.
He said,
no.
and he starts
It's-
over.
it's
Damn it, I
Super
fat
Mario.
fingered it.
All right, but
It's a
I'm
sour.
going to specifically scan for people who look like they have something on their mind. Like maybe they're getting some kind of like thought.
Okay.
Natural 20.
18 on the die,
That's close enough.
plus a 7, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, for perception, it's a little lower.
Damn.
No, it is a 7. I was thinking investigation. So yeah,
God, you're so
Nice,
powerful. at
very
seeing
nice.
Things.
very nice.
Bro, I see so good.
Must be nice.
If only I had Patch's goggles.
Now I'm just imagining a graphic
still
tee.
needs stuff.
It's got Gold
No, yeah.
and Leon.
Okay.
Just like
Holy shit.
Leon, what you get back
He's not
is
adventuring.
He still exists.
I'm so sorry. I can't right now.
Okay.
I need time.
Bitch, she's gonna heal.
Meet me tomorrow. Just you,
Motel
the
6.
guild. I'll find you.
all right.
She gonna stab you in the back, bro.
Mercs you
In
again.
the guild, I have the protection of the fucking
yeah.
guild.
Bro, the guild not gonna do shit.
You think
Gold.
they're taken?
Like,
Yeah.
Bro, you see the amount of damage you did on the
Oh,
first hit,
no.
bro?
I get a whisper.
Secret. I
Hey,
got
no.
a secret.
I'm
I am the only man.
Even though I want
Secret.
to.
I got a secret.
Dong dong ding bong bong.
I'm a Barbie girl.
And a Barbie
I hope
world.
Kaiba doesn't know this is my expired driver's license.
It's fantastic.
You can trust me.
Address me anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination.
Hello, Barbie. Hello, Barbie.
Hey guys, I heard a whisper.
What did you say up there?
I'd also like to insight the reply I got.
Okay.
Inside that whisper.
How?
No,
I know.
Stick your tongue in her.
19.
Okay.
Tastes like a lie.
Something doesn't seem right.
I am the bard.
Oh my god, he's
I'm not
really
convinced by that.
He's because it's a mental communication, but it's as if you are there in person talking to each other. I mean, you can feel the emotion and the nuance behind the thoughts and the voice, if you will.
Yeah.
It's as if you're really listening to their voice. She was clearly struggling to, like, her voice was kind of cracking, like, turns over. She was clearly emotional. And as far as what you can tell and what you interpret is she's scared and you think she's hurt. Not physically, but like emotionally.
Well, I mean, she's a little physically hurt too.
No, yeah, she is.
Hey.
But
I did stab her a
yeah,
bunch.
you did. But she's definitely
With his pants.
she's
I meant-
emotionally
I was thinking that way.
yeah, she's in a lot of emotional pain.
I stabbed you first.
Now I want to insight his insight on her message.
Cassiopeia takes crap while she's flying.
Oh shit.
I was also
Literally.
trying to see if her claims were genuine, if she truly intended.
As far as you can tell,
All right.
this is clearly
Bro, you can tell, alright.
this is clearly something that she's broken up about it.
I don't know, man.
And-
Women lie all the time.
God.
That's why I
And
insighted.
yeah, this is not something you don't think that under the circumstances that with how upset you clearly saw, can intuit her to be, that she would be capable of even thinking of a falsehood.
Mhm.
It's just her mind's too messed up right now.
All right.
Leon,
Cool.
I think I see her.
Where?
Off to the
Fucking
right.
kidding.
See the
Points at
red
the ant
inseam on the
ground.
way down that way. She hesitated as you casted your spell.
So as he does this, with the knowledge that I now have, I'm going to mentally tell Cassiopeia to trip up and kind of fall crash landing style.
Yes.
On this person.
Murder us.
No, on like the roof or something.
Okay. Cassiopeia goes,
Go take a tumble.
I'm like, I'm not clumsy like that.
Make it convincing.
He goes,
Please.
Please, Cassie.
He's like, just fucking do it.
Look, I've been thrust into a situation where I'm not really allowed to chase her anymore, but I also can't exactly tell you because she said meet me alone.
And that's okay.
Oh, this is embarrassing. You owe me. And you
no, stop
to kind of
flying.
like, pull on the reins to like, onward, after her.
Zigzag.
And
Loop to loop.
as you do that, as you do that,
She goes, I forgot.
Cassiopeia, who is going in this direction, kind of you pull and her head turns like this, and her left wing kind of falters for a second, and she dips. And as she does that, she kind of stumbles down, and she's now a little bit erratic with her wing beats, and falls down onto the rooftop of a nearby building. I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
Okie doke.
13 plus whatever my deck save is.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I rolled a 1. It's 9 in total, but I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely convinced as you fall off, land on
You're
the
real
roof.
convinced.
I think it's not gonna
Take
keep-
6 points of damage as you slam into the roof hard.
Oh, that's right. You healed. I was like,
I was like, best give her a treat for that. That was so convincing.
Yeah. Yeah, Gold, you're like, shit, Leon, are you okay?
Sir.
You know?
Yeah, don't put that on there.
Daniel, would you like
Danielle.
more?
Would you like some more?
Fuck.
That sounds like Jason would like more.
So that is what happens. You guys are now on the roof
Yeah.
of a building. They're actually, from what you saw, all three of you saw Cassiopeia in the air, especially you, Torbrack,
Tormer
because you were looking for them, and you all of a sudden see Cassiopeia kind of falter a little bit. You're not sure why. Maybe got hit by an arrow or something like that you didn't see, but kind of falters, and then you can't see them anymore as they dip in the angle of the buildings and the
Is there a wall in front of me that's like part of a
not in
building?
front, but like on the side.
I'm gonna run up one of those walls to the roof.
Okay, so you go bap, 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 bap. You hop up onto the roof,
Mario jump.
and literally like two houses away, if you will, you see them kind of crash landed on the roof, so to speak. Cassiopeia's like kind of not fully standing, like one of her legs is kind of crouched under her, like she kind of like stumbled. Gold's still sitting atop her without a care in the world. Leon's face first on the frickin' rooftop.
Owie.
You two see Torbrett go pop, 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 and like Jackie Chan up the frickin' walls up on top of the roof.
Bareback.
I'm just
First
watching him like,
Hi.
Persephone. You're continuing down that way.
Yep.
And you're just strolling easy? Nothing else going on? Okay. So you're just taking a stroll.
Going to the market.
You got it.
Let me know when I get there.
It'll take a few minutes.
Hit me up when I'm there.
It'll take a few minutes.
I go.
All right. So,
I shout to the air team that is now the roof team.
The semi-ground team.
Did you see anything?
Yes.
Yes. And?
Then we fell.
We fell.
We ain't found shit.
Jason.
Where did you see her last?
I'm not going to answer you real fast.
It's silence.
Having seen many flying animals in my time and having rode Cassiopeia and seeing Cassiopeia for as
Oh,
long
I've
Inside
never
check.
done that before.
Yes.
I would have to roll a deception though.
The
no.
horse would. Not you.
Cassiopeia.
Actually, a
There's no
master of
purple
lying.
Truly neutral. And on the die.
All right, let's see.
This will be
The horse has
interesting.
a plus 15.
Don't you have
I have no idea what
To
my plus
deception.
is, if I have one.
Let's
actually
see.
a
This
zebra.
is insight.
It was lying this whole time.
Okay, so that's a 13 for you.
Okay.
3.
Boo-wah.
Okay.
Always right next to the fucking 20.
I guarantee she doesn't have that high of a.
She has a +1.
Yeah, I was gonna say she doesn't have.
Whoa.
You know.
Yeah. So
This horse is more charismatic than me.
yeah, you're like.
Yeah.
That was on purpose.
She a pretty horse.
Yeah.
Alright.
The thought goes in your mind. Why the fuck did that happen?
So, I saw D off to the right. That's what I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Towards east.
She went to the west.
I run in that whatever direction I perceive as west.
Roll a d8.
Ooh.
And I'm
Runs
following
back the way he
behind.
came.
Right now you're in an alley that goes north-south.
Yeah, and I'm following behind.
2.
Jordan.
You continue north. Both of you.
This way.
Okay.
All right. I take off
You've
that
got
direction.
another 30 feet before you get out of the alley. So you continue north for another round. And then eventually you're out of the alley.
40.
Okay. So now you two are you're out of the alley. There's a street. Of course, there's other streets. Now roll on another d8.
Just him or
5.
both of us.
Yep, for both of you. Okay.
Yeah, see, let him roll it too to see if he can correct.
Yeah, let's see. We'll try that.
That's a 5 is good.
Mhm.
2.
Boo-wah.
Okay. So you actually want to kind of go this way. You kind of want to go that way. And so between the both of you, you're like, okay, let's go that way. So you
I'm a
had,
bonehead. I'm just going to say, I'm fairly certain that west is this way. And I'm just going to take off in that direction. The direction that I saw.
okay, well, the thing is, you can't quite because that would be, you're thinking west is,
As west as I can.
yeah, well, if here's the north-south alleyway, so this would be east, this would be west, okay? You're thinking southeast is west. So you can't go through the building
Yeah,
like
I
that.
go around the building in that direction.
So you'd go
Okay,
east in order to go around the building.
Sorry, I didn't have the mental picture completely painted.
I was gonna be like, could you imagine the image of a homeless man seeing a tortoise and a dude just like, all right, which way are you going?
Are you kidding me? Dude's got a gold. He's like, he doesn't care about you guys anymore. He's like, I'm gonna go get the
Polishing
biggest.
it with the oil on his shirt.
I'm gonna go get the biggest meal ever, and
He's not even there anymore.
some booze and
He
some
went got a
rocks,
suit.
Maybe some
Maybe a
company.
maybe a different night, maybe some
If it's legal
maybe
here.
some of that strange new drug that's on the market.
So, oh my lord. Assisting
Some of
in
that
the
powdered
traffic.
root that's out there.
Our next boss is a root boosted homeless person.
You created me, and now I can rule the world.
Chat, what do you think?
Villain of the week type shit.
There you go.
Of you.
Like to get off of Cassiopeia and assist Leon getting up, and as I do, I'm just going to use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Picks me up and throws me in the box.
I would like to parkour. Over to wherever
That
the
is
horse
a
landed.
7 on the die, whatever
Back to full.
Cure
Awesome.
Wounds
Yeah.
does.
Doesn't take you that long.
That's fine. I'm gonna land on the. What happened?
Yeah, I gotta have gold sheet up all night.
There was an arrow.
I told
Is he
you.
not
guys.
able to log into it?
No.
No,
it's
he's
got
got
a new phone,
Who
and
does?
it's not the email
Okay.
I thought
Why
it
would
was,
you
but
have
he
any
doesn't
reason
have
to
it.
figure out what email.
Because I don't see any arrow wounds or an arrow
Yeah,
anywhere
no
around
idea.
us.
You know what? Fair enough.
I couldn't log in.
I ate it, by the way. I ate the.
What are you, Kirby?
I am today.
Oh, thank God.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Yeah, I got a 2, so I'm actually no wait, I get advantage.
Gold being a
still no.
homie.
Gold being the dad of the group.
Yeah.
Was he inciting you?
Yeah, he incited my ass
He's
so
like,
hard.
I was like, what happened? He's like, arrow, and I'm like looking around, I see no arrow, and I'm like, inside jag.
That's
You're
good.
like, you
Yeah,
know,
that's good.
Cracks.
I'm like, sure, whatever.
Alright, so I assuredly win, so I'm just going to go ahead and say the arrow flew past and scared Cassiopeia, causing us to hit the roof as we were already very low to the ground.
All right, are we still gonna track, or are we going back to the bar?
I saw her off to the east, I said, right?
You
told
said
me
west. You saw her to the east.
Yes.
And then he said north.
I saw her
No,
off
and
to
then he
the
said west.
Oh, he did? Okay.
So west or east? Make up your fucking mind.
You didn't hear any of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I told you to the west, motherfucker.
Well, I came to check on you guys. I don't care anymore. If we stop, we stop.
I think she's far enough gone that it's not worth worrying about now. She will show when she wants to show. I think the more pressing issue is that Lord O'Rourke didn't honor the duel,
Agreed.
and we need to find him tonight.
Fjord is running away from you.
That's new.
Do we want to regroup here and then figure out what the game plan is from there?
Did Bjorn run off after my command?
Out of the roof. I have no fucking clue where he went.
All right, I look to the west. Do I see Bjorn at all?
Right now,
If I
you are
ran
on a
away.
rooftop.
I figure I can like peer off to the side.
If you
looking
walk over
west.
the edge, you might be able to look. Give me a perception check.
17 plus something.
The total.
Him and the total are running to the east. You hear from the rooftop.
I look back.
Deck save.
I knew it.
I just
Oh man, I knew it was coming.
This is some One Piece level shenanigans.
15.
Huh?
15. All right.
from now on.
He
he's gonna say,
stops
I
at a
follow
dead
the same
stop,
distance.
and you're like just going with your head down, and you look up and you go, "Ah!" and you put on the brakes and you stop, and it's like literally like your face is like right to his back, and you're like,
A cool breeze.
But you stop just before you slam into him.
Some Looney Tunes.
Oh,
Fucker.
Bjorn, what is it?
Gold shouted to me.
What is it, boy?
Yeah, you heard it too.
Oh, okay.
Can I use my Horizon Walker feature since it makes my weapon glow purple and just kind of like flash him back
Yes,
to me like a
absolutely.
fucking air
Absolutely.
traffic
Yep.
man?
Yep. Wee, wee, wee.
Bjorn looks confused and starts moving back towards you. Not like full on sprinting anymore, but just moving in a because he sees you guys not really moving much. You're all kind of huddled around there.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull out an arrow since it does the same thing in like a Y as I see you coming towards me.
What?
And I'm going to use my telepathic abilities to communicate with you and say, what do you think's going on?
Not sure. I say out loud. Oh wait, I don't think that allows me to
You
communicate
can't
back.
communicate back anyways.
Well,
Well,
like, you
you're
can-
right next to each other, so yes, you
Yeah.
can speak.
No,
Well,
no,
he
no.
can speak, but the
Yeah, no, you can't telepathically, but yeah.
While they're walking back, Leon.
Cool.
Make out.
I've been waiting.
Maybe later. We need a room first. Anyways, to the real RP.
Well, till 6.
I think we have an angle we can play with Aurora.
All right.
I think we claim that you slew the Nightingale in battle.
Slew her.
Oh, I
He-
slew.
He wouldn't
Oh, you
expect
sling that shit.
you to be talking to him so soon.
This is true, but I'd have to wait till the next night. I don't have it in me to cast Dream.
Dream. Why not message him?
Cast fist.
With sending,
Sure.
I don't have it in me to cast. I have first and second level spell slots. That's it.
As I see this conversation, I'm just gonna walk and be like, "Listen, I said we just meet back at the end
I mean,
and regroup."
let me. I'll check something real quick. Right?
What I was
Head to the Winchester and wait for it all to blow over.
what I was going to say to Bo here.
Look at me no more.
Why are you giving them rides
I was
away?
gonna say, I just met these fellows, and this is all very strange. The small one with the horse was in a duel to the death with one of the strongest members of the guild, the Nightingale.
I'm going to continue communicating my end telepathically. That's not very smart to challenge the Nightingale.
You'd think that, but he did surprisingly well. He held his own like a champ.
He tore that ass up, as most people say.
He was still standing, and she retreated.
Maybe one to keep an eye on then.
Yeah. So my
Indeed.
instrument can't cast sending either.
Hey,
Is that
let's
a thing your
regroup
instrument could do normally?
and go.
So I have a magical instrument, the Macfwimid Cittern, which it has motherfucking
Mac
seven charges, and it can
First time
cast
using the
each of
gimmick.
these charges. Sorry, it can cast each of these spells once with a charge per day, I believe. So we have Bark Skin, Cure Wounds, Fly, Fog Cloud, Invisibility, Levitate, and Protection from Evil and
So it doesn't.
Those are
help-
all really good spells.
I didn't
Yeah,
even-
that's not really good.
It doesn't help us right now.
While we were on the boat arc, right? I did use it to fly.
I was just
Okay.
making a joke that I didn't know you had an instrument.
Yeah.
I was being passionate, Chad. I was telling you about how I used it because I thought it was cool, and you just
While they're
Oh,
talking,
you
I will be walking back up to
I
the group because I
legitimately don't
presume
think
I wasn't
Percy's
that far
ever
than if
seen
I was
you
able to
use
hear
it,
him.
though.
that's so
And I'm
bullshit.
going to shout up to
Because you
Gold on the
have.
roof and say,
I know,
"What's going
I've been
on?"
for a good chunk of the campaign.
I will then take my cool sword, cut a shadow, pop out on the ground next to him. Wait,
We can't do it.
That's weird.
you'll get used to it.
That's how we met you.
I know.
So you just popped
And I
up
did
in
that
a
too.
shadow next to me?
Mhm.
Would my character have seen that before?
No.
You
Well, he's a
to describe it for your character.
Yeah, he's a sorcerer, but that's
Out
Oh,
of
shadow,
the shadow,
okay.
you see what forms as like just a red line at first,
sure he's
like as if
familiar
it's
with
cutting a hole
he
through
is,
the
but this is
air,
different.
and I just stepped through it.
So
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Just imagine.
I would like to
he has
stealth
never
and
seen this
flip
before,
off
so
the
he
roof
just
and
sees this
land
happen. He's like,
Roll your
just
stealth.
fucking decks you in the face.
2. So hang on, I do
Punched in the
have.
face by a portal right now.
No.
20 for 23.
8.
Okay, so you know about teleportation magic, but you've never seen anything like this. it kind of freaks you out for a second.
Yeah. So, and I've never seen him before, correct?
No,
All right. So
he
then
just shows up next to you.
telepathically to Born, I'm just gonna say enemy.
No,
Friend.
No,
friend. I'm saying that.
I'm not your friend.
No, you. Well.
Gold circle.
I know it's only been. I thought we got along,
At
Bjorn.
this
Could
point,
you not hear what he?
Give me an acrobatics check.
okay.
Just for comedic sake, I'm gonna roll a knowledge check to see if I know what's communicating in my mind or if I think I'm hearing it. 4.
It'll be intelligence, straight
Yeah.
intelligence.
4.
Oh yeah, you have no fucking. clue.
17.
Did
Okay.
you not hear what Poe said?
So
Who the fuck is Poe?
as
At the same time, all this is happening.
Does he just fall off the fucking roof?
You flip off the roof.
But
No
invisible, so
one
no one
fucking
can see.
sees you, and you land perfectly, silently, right behind
Oh,
Poe.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder with my stick.
Roll an intelligence check. Jeez.
Another
No,
one.
No, I was explaining to Poe that you guys are my
man, the dice.
You are
friend.
surprised as all hell.
So I am
So
your friend.
first this guy just shows up, then
My
you get tapped
knowledge.
on the shoulder from
Okay.
out of nowhere. What are you doing?
poor
So I'm going to turn around and my turtle hands start sparking up with electricity, and then
Oh, I don't like that.
I just look at him and I'm like, I just kind of give out a grunt.
Okay.
Jordan, what's
Being
wrong?
scared.
What's wrong with your friend?
Well,
I-
that you
nothing.
you
Yeah.
do notice
You've
if you don't
surprised
do
him.
anything right away. Other than that, you do notice it's him who you saw running before.
Right.
So
So,
you're like,
as soon as I see it's him, my the electricity is going to leave my hands, and I'm gonna kind of do the bow. So sorry, friend, you startled me.
Oh, don't worry about it. I take out my flask and I'm like, Gordon, I'm like, drink.
Oh yes, very much. Thank you.
he needs it.
And while this is going on, I'm going to use my telepathy to tell Bjorn, do not tell them that I can communicate this way.
I still think you're talking out loud. All right, communicate what
So
way?
can I now roll with insight
Yes.
advantage?
yes, yes. On Poketown. Go ahead.
16 on the die.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Okay.
chilling on the roof.
The circus?
16 on the die plus whatever.
Yeah.
I believe it was +3.
Yes.
Well, it's on him for the fucking bullshit.
9.
We're
I
picking
genuinely
No,
believe he's
technically
talking
it's
out
on
loud.
him because
Ah.
he's not. You're trying to infer what's going on.
What do we
But
equate?
say
Yeah,
you
you,
inside
you
me all
think
day.
you think somehow,
I think he's
some way,
I'm-
he's talking
I'm
to him,
shitting
even though he's.
words.
It's got some kind of magic, but you don't know.
Hey, guys.
I can't control it. I'm laughing.
No, you can.
No,
damn
when
it.
you can control when you say a fucking joke.
I wasn't.
I got
Damn you!
I went whittlewy. I'm shitting books right now.
With a willy
Yeah,
thing to-
so yeah, it's
All right,
it's got to be some kind of magic, but this portal is somehow communicating with Bjorn without saying anything. It's got to be some kind of magic.
I'm going to go up to the turtle, and I'm going to whisper in his ear.
So then, so when he says that, let me see. Let me see what my intelligence is at.
Little pellets fall out. Just boop, boop, boop.
Insight is
Oh
insight.
yeah, I have a big intelligence. So I'm gonna
brain.
telepathically tell him. Well, you can now.
Okay, you hear that?
I'm just not gonna shell and walk away.
All right,
Tap tap.
Yeah, just go.
Leon, what are you doing on the roof there, boy?
I'm
You and your
chilling.
horse.
I'm chilling on the
Pegasus.
roof. Cassiopeia's probably like sat down how a horse does.
Yep.
She's
And
like,
I'm-
give me my treat.
I
And-
imagine she sits exactly like a dog, just on the seam of the roof.
She's just kind of waiting there next to you. Well, this was actually where you landed, and this is one of the things that gave it away for you. Is this is a section of this roof that is flat, so it's got its peak, but then it comes out and it's like a flat section. Is where she landed, and that kind of gave it away for you because it was like The way she landed was like in the safest spot you could land, and she only partially stumbled. But okay, yeah, this is not right. That's what gave it away. And luckily, because of that, when Leon slammed into the roof, he landed on this flat part
And not the fucking
and not
slat.
the and not the angled part, because he might have bounced off and hit the ground. Wouldn't have taken more damage. But
Fucking Leon ends this campaign right there.
I mean, I wouldn't have died from the fall damage,
No.
but it would have been funny.
it would have been. But
No, it's a lot of feet to drop.
How many?
it's one story. It's
Yeah.
10 feet.
One
Yeah, but
billion.
also the height from the horse coming down.
No, that's
horse
why he
lands
took
on him.
damage. That's why he took damage from that. He would have only taken another d6.
You would take 2 more.
No.
Okay, well, 2d6. I was at 70 something HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just rolls a nat 20 and kills you. It's fine.
Yeah.
What are you rolling at 20
Anyway.
with 2d6 and do 70 damage?
Oh, pretty
You just
easy.
do,
You
damn it. You just do.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
episode 69. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Maybe the
He
damage.
pulled out the big D69.
Maybe the damage is the friends we made along the way.
Where is the D69?
I know.
So
Somebody.
I should
hold on.
have one of those.
You know what? Hold on. In honor of episode 69, first off, Austin, roll percentile.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
is everyone doing it?
Here,
Oh,
here. Hang on.
Oh boy.
The cursed die.
You can roll the big die if you want.
Yep. Roll the D100.
Roll it here. Roll it.
Roll it right on there. It's gonna take like 5 years before it
Let the
stops.
fate decide. Deja vu.
Oh, that hit on the side slowed it down a lot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The table's not level. It's over by.
Oh. Don't tell Gabe that.
I'll tell Gabe that. It's fine.
It's
I'll just
not. No,
text
it's
him
the
randomly.
Yeah,
plexiglass,
like, it's
not the table.
It's the
It's a plexiglass. The table's good to go. man.
91?
Gabe did great.
Yeah, 91.
Nice.
3
Okay.
away.
Okay. You're fine.
The dice giveth, the dice
All right.
taketh
So
away.
everyone
First
else,
bag of dice.
roll percentile.
Me too. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or why?
Seeing if anyone rolls a 69.
The percentile is this one.
It's the two.
That would have been pretty clutch if you rolled a 69.
26.
Okay.
It would have either been awesome or really terrible. Root hobo would have been a real thing.
I got 100.
Got 5.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that doesn't mean jack shit.
Doesn't mean nothing in this one. It normally that would, but no.
I
In
kind
this
of want to
one.
roll again to see if I get it close enough to it.
76.
10.
93.
1 million.
I already told you 26.
Oh, I didn't hear. You.
Motherfucker. You ain't
5.
listening to me.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
That makes 2 of us.
Nobody got a 69.
99
All
or
right.
69.
Don't worry though. There's
Every
more to
hour.
come. No, there's more to come. Anyway, you were you had popped in. All this crazy bullshit happened. You were gonna say something or do something, I believe.
Other than whispering in his ear that I can hear his telepathy, which was a total bluff.
Mhm.
Well, you don't know it's telepathy, you just know you can hear me.
No, now you know it's telepathy.
I incited your ass. I generally
Oh,
figured
okay.
it out.
Yeah,
Because I was going to say, there's also...
You do that too, don't you?
that's
Basically,
message. It's
Yeah,
a little
But
different.
it's
Okay.
the same kind of thing.
I know
though.
other
It's in your
technical
head.
communication.
Yeah.
So-
He's familiar with the
Also
concept.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
concept is similar.
Yeah.
I don't think I was going to do anything more than explain to them that we've lost our trail and we need to regroup to get Lord O'Rourke tonight while we have the chance.
I would not insight at all because I trust Gold. And I will also introduce Gold to
To Poe.
Poe, my old coworker.
This is Poe. Okay.
Yes, I am Poe.
Well met. I'm Goldmere.
Nice to meet you. I am Poe.
Nice to meet you, Poe.
Yes, I am Poe.
I got that the third time.
He's
Nice
Poe.
to meet you.
So now, up on the rooftop, quick. Leon, what you doing?
What's that stick?
So, like I said, Cassiopeia just kind of sat down. Leon's just kind of sat up against Cassiopeia and just
What happened to the horse?
stop on the roof, baby.
Yeah, that's
No,
it. That's
I mean,
it.
like,
You're
what
not gonna
happened
say
to it?
anything.
It crash landed.
Apparently an arrow.
Just breathing.
We were shot
Okay.
at and fell.
Okay.
Do I remember her having a bow and arrow? Did I see one?
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah,
Straight
baby.
intelligence.
4 again.
You have no fucking clue.
She's an archer too.
Could have been a bow. Could have been a hand crossbow under the folds of her, coat. Who
She
knows?
could have just thrown
Truly,
an
he
arrow,
is
man.
quite
Throw a
talented as a
dagger,
warrior. Skilled in hand-to-hand, magic, and ranged combat.
I will not deny her skill
This
as
is how
I've seen her
reputation is
firsthand,
set up.
but
Unbelievable.
I've also seen her second hand. She uses 2 rapiers.
I don't believe the Nightingale fired the arrow.
So there are multiple assailants.
As you guys are talking, Poe's just rubbing his shell belly like this.
Ignoring that,
Slowly, like,
I'm glad I'm not here. I don't know what's happening.
I am going to go regroup with Leon and discuss our strategy.
While Poe's rubbing his belly, I'm just gonna take out some wax that I use for my head because now
turtle wax.
Oh my god.
Now because it shaved him, like, you need some.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's about it.
Shiny.
I can see my face in it.
How high up is it to get to the rooftop?
700.
One story is approximately 10 feet.
I'll just Misty step up there next
Okay.
to Leon.
Is that how he primarily travels?
I mean,
All I've
He's never
seen him
taken
do.
a step in his
listen,
life.
he does. It's a.
I have to into my
He's
teleportation.
flown, teleported 3 times, and that's all I've seen.
Bjorn, listen, he's a man of many talents. Now,
I can see that.
can you get on the roof by yourself?
I'm just gonna climb up.
All right, Poe,
Okay.
hold on to me, and I'm just gonna Missy step us both up to the roof.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Can
it's
you-
gonna
It
be harder
takes
for
you.
Poe.
I don't think
No, it don't work
basically
like that.
double
Yeah,
movement
never mind.
No,
to
you-
get up.
You
so
missed step.
it takes you a little bit.
I'll yell down. I'll talk to you guys in a second.
Okay, then I'll wait down here.
You're like, I want to be a part of it.
Some of that.
I was gonna say,
If we all regroup faster, then we don't have to keep doing this.
I believe I have Misty Step somewhere.
Yeah, but now you don't have to spend the spell slot.
Yep, he said just wait down here. They'll be done in a second.
Well, I'm already climbing
Oh,
up.
thank you for the chair, Roxy Daddy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Leon, you see me come before you through the mist. I see him leaned against Cassiopeia, just sitting on the ground.
Okay.
Clearly, some emotion is overcoming you. You're feeling things. Gold's not great at that.
I know.
So he's going to just get down on one knee before you.
Finally. I've been waiting for this.
My God.
And say, Leon,
Dead.
I know tonight has not been easy for you,
Indeed.
but we must continue.
And we will.
Where do you think Lord Aurora could be at this point? Because I don't know him that well.
I'm going to do a little history check.
Okay.
And because I am so awesome and freaking cool and stuff,
Whoa.
I'm
Whoa.
going to roll high.
Okay.
Sure you will.
I believe that.
Hey, nice. 15.
Well,
Okay.
he really is cool and awesome and stuff.
Okay. You know quite a bit about the city. You lived here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
This was your city. I mean,
The old stomping
it was
grounds.
your
City
place.
of
That's why. Yeah, that's how you felt.
You kind of are.
And
With a horse.
you know that when someone, anyone,
Whoops, brain.
wants to truly hide, or more specifically, when a criminal wants to hide, there's only certain places they go. But you also know that it depends on what they really have access to. If they are a common criminal, they go hang out in the slums and they just find like an abandoned building and hide out. No. This is beyond that. This is someone with wealth, power, and influence. You've dealt in those circles. You've been a part of that as far as infiltrating and attempting to spy on that and gather information. These people, they have summer homes, places outside of the city that they use as a place of refuge. You're confident that as rich as your works are, they have to have some place like that. Probably no more than a day or two's journey away. Most likely, the coast. Everyone loves the coast.
I think I know where we might be able to chance upon that information.
Okay.
By
We
this
know,
time, I will be climbing up. Will be included.
we know Aurora.
Well, no, they didn't go up. Only you went up.
Oh, I thought he was going up to meet. Lee.
No,
I told him I didn't do it because Leon he gold shot it down. Don't worry about it. We'll be right down.
So we know O'Rourke has ties to the empty ones.
Mhm.
So I have a very strong feeling if anyone has that kind of information, it might be them. So, as Leon takes a deep breath, he looks to Gold and says, people who stick their hands into business that they shouldn't, they typically have some place to hide. For O'Rourke, very likely with the wealth that he's amassed, he has a safe house of some kind outside of the city. The coast is a likely hypothesis, but I think I know where we might find exactly where he is hiding. The empty ones, because of his ties to them, they might very well have that information.
Would I hear this now?
If you're climbing up,
Are you-
I had climbed up at the beginning of this conversation, so I assume with all that word exchange that I would have been up there by that point.
yeah, you made it to the top.
Then I suppose we need to find Persephone.
indeed.
Speaking of which,
Hi.
in the time that
Where have
all
you
that
been?
has taken
I'm
and
going
everything
to
that's
the
gone
market.
down,
What are you doing?
How much shopping episode?
you have literally been walking for about 15, almost 20 minutes. You've gone about a mile and a half, and you finally arrive at this area. There's kind of a market area. Again, it's a late night bazaar, if you will. There's it's got lots of torches about. This is you kind of went out of the slums and entered into the lower middle class area. It touches on the slums a little bit, so there's some shady dealings. This is actually one of the places that
My people.
you frequented when you lived here
Well,
before.
for what it's worth.
Exactly, and it's you're very familiar with this market. In fact, you recognize a few faces. Clearly, well, I shouldn't say faces, but mannerisms and the way they carry themselves. There are clearly a few stalls that are manned by empty ones or some other thieves association. But definitely,
incredibly relevant.
yeah. But we'll get to you in a second. But you see
quick
some of those out, out and about. But there's also slightly more reputable people that are just trying to make a living, but they're not selling the interesting stuff.
I like it.
At the screen.
So yeah, this is where you are. Anything you're doing in particular?
Well, being as this was my educated guess as to where D was going to be located, I was going to do some casual shopping whilst also keeping an eye for her.
Okay.
I'm definitely helping.
Anything in particular you're looking for shopping wise?
If I don't
Together, we
have
could save
one
the
already,
I might as well buy some stuff while I'm
local
here. I mean,
resistance
be
sounds
wasteful.
pretty dope.
Waste not one.
But I also don't even know how much those are, or if I have one.
Yeah. I don't. think
It's not
you
under
have-
my armor, which I imagine is where it would be located.
It would be under inventory, and no, you don't have one.
Okay. So if that is less than 300 gold, I'd like to look for one of those.
I
If they're
highly
typically
doubt
more
that.
than that,
Yeah.
then
what are you looking for?
Cloak of
some-
Resistance is going to be
I'll
more
bet
than.
you
I
are.
haven't had money like this whole game.
Bro, you ain't gonna find none like that.
Gold tenure, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Magic items don't exist in this campaign.
You gotta
They
find them
do.
or dungeon dive.
They do just.
Not
Rare.
casually and easily.
And
Then
ever.
some
Yeah, had
Some
disappeared with two of them.
sweet.
Bitch.
Yeah, that
Free.
you can
First,
easily.
you got a real sweet tooth.
That you
Get
can
the
easily
lightning
find.
bolt one, the
Cool, sounds great.
glasses, and the ogre power gauntlets.
Okay,
You mean
so
the Glock Lightning 35.
And then whilst I'm here, I'm gonna kind
Go
of
fuck yourself.
keep fast
Nine
on the
pounds.
empty one, see if anyone sounds like they're doing anything
I
exciting.
thought about leaving
Okay.
it with one of y'all, but
So,
Ash likes it.
give me a
He
perception check.
wouldn't give it to you.
That's a 10. I don't think I have a plus.
Corporate made him hate him.
That's a 10.
Yep, that is a 10.
Whose alarm's going
They seem like they're doing stuff. Nor what you would expect. In fact, you would have done this kind of thing too at some point in time. Just with some spare cash is like, hey, I'm going to sell some of the stuff that I snagged from a couple people, pickpocketing and blah blah blah. They're just doing that. That's about all you catch at this moment.
Alright.
Right.
Well, but I'm just looking for D.
Okay.
I knew what I was looking for. I know what she looks like in both forms.
Yeah,
He's always looking for the
That's always-
D.
there's a joke in there somewhere.
Evolved and
They may be surface level.
unevolved.
All right. So,
May not go very deep.
Leon.
I
just
think
wanted
it
to
will.
ask how many charges I get back on the mask
It just
per night.
depends.
Say it.
How many charges I get back on the mask per day that passes?
Hold on.
Probably like a
They've been
D4.
pretty-
I think it's like a D4 plus something, but I'll have to
Because
look at
if
it.
it
Mask
is-
magic?
Yeah.
That's what awesome change.
Oh shit.
Did I
got
add
three
that to the
magic
sheet at all?
You never give me as an item, so I just put it in my
I
notes.
got one.
Hold
It's a
on.
dagger.
I'm pretty sure it should be back up to
What's a
full.
magic
speed,
item?
Oh,
like,
you need them
handful.
hand.
Well, I literally
Yeah.
have magic
Ambulance,
and
well.
I've got no magic.
the punching
Is it
ambulance?
under other.
Yes.
Fuck you.
I know, Pat took all the
You should
good
have tried
shit
to
left.
Oh yeah, it's
catch the
you're right now in your notes. It says 1 out of 5 charges. It's 5 charges.
Yep.
Recharge daily at dawn. 1d4 plus 1.
All right, so then I'll roll that, but I think it's been at least 3 days. So
Yeah, it should be fully. You haven't.
yeah,
used
as well it'll be charged. All right. Yay!
it. So okay.
Give me the amulet.
Ow, I'm using it.
So
My silly little mask.
what are you all doing?
If we don't have any plans, I'm gonna figure out. Are we just gonna go back to the bar and figure
We do
out Persephone eventually? It's just
We've been working on the plan.
Yeah.
I walked up at the tail end of their conversation where he says he kind of knows where Lord O'Rourke might be, and I'm going to say, well, what are we waiting for then? We shouldn't waste any time.
We have no clue where Persephone is.
we need her as well.
Which one is that?
The,
The
purple
demon.
one.
The only girl in the group that you've ever seen.
Have I really seen you?
Yes.
You were kind of like in the
I
background.
teleported
No,
your ass.
Oh, that's
You
right.
mentioned
She was
Dorothy.
standing- yeah.
You know, it's
The
okay.
horny one.
I can be a girl
The
too.
magic
I
one.
just gotta roll a d100 and by chance.
The tiefling.
That's true. Where did she?
I mean, if we're not gonna. If we have no clue where we're going, then I say we just we wait back at the rooms that we have at the bar, and she's gonna show up there eventually. She always does. Us
Well-
waiting here is not gonna do anything.
I don't think we would be able to get in contact with the Epi ones tonight.
I say
Who
we,
are the empty ones?
I'm sorry, that's a stupid joke and that's out of character. Never mind.
I just want to say this.
No, go on. You are barred.
There are people who are empty.
I
It's
see.
really stupid. It was dumb. It wasn't worth it.
It's typically a bar joke.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Poe rubbing his shell.
I presume Persephone has some leads that she's following. I say we take this time before we go full on work 1,000%, celebrate his victory for tonight,
I need a nappy.
and hopefully he can regain what he needs for the following night. I think that should be fun enough for us.
I think that will be fine. I don't necessarily see any need to go knocking on the door of every coastal town outside the city.
Yeah, we don't want to look weird.
I have something very.
This group
cool in
is-
mind.
We already look
Lacking
very
a sense of urgency, it seems.
urgency isn't the matter, it's efficiency.
Basically. We have the powers and the means to do it, we just don't have no direction.
How many homes can you knock on in a single hour?
How many homes can I knock on?
Indeed.
rapid knock.
This
So,
probably a lot.
go, look at this man. Do you think they're gonna even let him on the property?
So when he asks that, I'm gonna use
There you go.
my telepathy
Zero.
and start doing math inside of Bjorn's head. Like, well,
By my calculations, you can knock on approximately 64.
if you move at this speed, you can knock on this many doors if you only stop for 5 seconds.
That's a good point.
And I'm still rubbing the shell.
There's only so much you're going to get out of that shell rubbing that you're doing.
If you
Yes.
keep rubbing, you'll go blind.
It makes my tummy feel good.
How could you feel it through the shell?
Oh, you gotta join the Turtle Club to know that.
He is the shell. That's how they work.
I don't know
Fair
if you're
enough.
turtly enough for the turtle company.
Yeah, I'm glad someone got that reference.
Let's celebrate his victory. Let's get back. And she's gonna eventually pop up like she always does. I mean, we could go knocking door by door and answering questions, but we're not gonna get anywhere tonight.
I thought you said you knew where they were.
We know that they're somewhere in town, but we have no clue.
You said they were on the coast.
That's to find Lord, but there's probably millions of houses along the coast for the wealthy. Where it's going to take us?
He sounded like he knew. Was I mistaken?
Probably.
We have an idea.
I asked Gold.
We have an idea. We don't have a location. I agree with Torbrick that we should head back for now, regroup, and we can figure this out in the morning.
Fair enough. It's not my battle anyway, so I guess the sense of urgency isn't justified on my end.
To be fair, he could also have people bought off and paid
Clearly.
to send him information if we start going knocking door by door and not give him the element of surprise. To
I think it's a very safe bet that he already knows exactly what we're doing.
All right, then. Vote for the 5 of us to fast travel back to the inn and give a little bit of time for Persephone to figure out her shit.
Yep.
I agree with Gold.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, Persephone. How long did you stay out at the bazaar?
How late is it right now?
Right now, it's probably like 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Still like 8:39-ish.
Okay, so hour and a half.
Yeah,
okay.
see if I see anything, come
All
up
right,
there.
I'll need 3 perception checks. Also, are you just casually looking, or is there anything else you're doing?
I am
God damn it.
casually, specifically looking, if that makes sense. I'm not looking like I'm investigating, but she's the only thing I'm looking for.
So, you are essentially investigating.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
I
we'll
don't think it makes a difference.
it does. You got a +1 versus a +0.
So if I have a +1, it's a 3, an 8, and a nat 20 for a 21.
Okay. So at 9 o'clock at night, you're just about getting ready to pack it in, and you notice someone kind of sitting down behind one of the booths, kind of between some crates that are stacked up, where pretty much no one's really looking, and it's a little bit in shadow. The thing that sticks out to you is you're sitting there at the booth next to it, and you happen to look over, and you just catch that their feet are sticking out just a little bit, and with your wonderful ability to see in basically pitch black,
Whoa.
including magical darkness,
That's a me.
you notice what others don't, that there's a little bit of blood. Not a lot,
You can
but a little
find
bit.
her in 1v1.
And
I'm
it
so
just
We're
squishy.
waiting for D and
It-
kill.
it-
Oh, I already killed her.
it sticks
Was that
out
not
to
the
you
goal?
because,
My
yeah,
bad.
it sticks out to you
Sorry.
because this is exactly what you would have expected. Hiding.
It's almost like I went here on purpose.
Exactly. That's what you see.
I'm gonna sneak my way over and sit down next to her.
Remember
Give
he
me a
was playing
stealth check.
against?
That's an 18 plus something.
Ooh, not bad.
That's a plus
That's a +5.
5.
Nice.
That's 23.
Where's perception? Okay,
Whole six.
so you go over and sit down.
Just a casual sit down
As-
next to her.
As you sit down next to her,
Not threatening.
Yeah.
I'm squishy.
as you sit down next to her, you kind of plop down and slide down along the boxes.
I'm not
next to
being
her.
stealthy once I get there.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And as you sit down, there is a knife point at your throat.
Whoa.
And she says, "You're good, but I saw you."
Fine. I saw you too, so I don't know why you're talking.
Fair enough.
Whoa, buddy, I'm a close
What do you
range
want?
sorcerer. This ain't that serious.
I'm gonna say hi. Put the knife away. You're gonna kick my ass, so we're fine.
Real recognizes real.
Roll either perception or deception. If
Perception
I knew what you meant. That's a nat 20
Persephone.
for a persuasion of a 28.
Okay.
Whoa.
She rolled it when it
I'm
killed.
fairly certain
Yeah,
she can kick my ass.
yeah, she
There's
puts
no
her-
need to persuade her.
She puts her dagger and puts it away. Well, I mean, there is. She's
Yeah.
She's also gotten the shit kicked out of her.
And
Fireball, she's done.
Well,
and
yeah,
she's-
but so is
and
everyone
she's
else in town.
in, and she's in a state of emotional turmoil right now.
Sure, whatever.
So she's on edge. So she's like, and she kind of puts her dagger away. What does he want?
Girl con.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just wanted to check in on you. Seems like you didn't take the news of the actor too well. Honestly, I thought you knew.
Okay, she's like, no.
Bro.
What are we working with?
Well, now you gotta ask that. It's episode 69.
Roll for dick size. 2d4.
That was
Or take the middle ground average. Will you be average, or will you take the cow? Roll for glory.
You
Or take
roll
the
with
coward's
courage.
This is,
Add the con modifier.
this
There's no
is-
con modifier, bro.
penis con.
I'm in shock.
I can see that.
He's a grower.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Give me a perception check.
He was 3.
It's the motion of the ocean.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Listen, it's cold, okay?
Alright, guys.
Like, I'm
You,
trying to be serious.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
What was it that?
Whisper
I'm sorry.
I'm distracting Zach from hearing.
Caroline.
No.
Ba, ba, ba.
Secret, I got a secret. I am the only
My
man.
name's James
Oh.
Dinkelheimer Schmidt.
His name is my name too.
Ba, ba, ba.
Well,
That sounds just like Speaker.
Bah.
how long have you known?
a little while. Not too long.
Can I guess,
You're in some shit
educate
now.
a guess? Time.
Welcome to the land of milk and honey.
Bro, you're fine.
I cannot get a W. Leon cannot get a W.
This pull-out game's weak
The
as
W was
fuck.
the draw on the duel.
Hey, you did get a W. You're just gonna have to name him after he gets born.
Wow.
Child support's only 2 silver a week. You can afford that.
I mean,
That's very reasonable.
I don't know what to tell you from there, really.
2 silver, this a con.
I mean, I know a guy.
No.
Context isn't what we're joking about.
It's something no, it isn't.
Yeah. And
No.
The king outlawed it.
Well, I guess what are your intentions there?
God.
Adoption?
I'm really confused right now.
Mhm.
I just don't know what to do.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll leave it at that. You have a good night. Can I pat her on the
the awkward.
and I'm gonna get up.
As you pat her on the head, she looks at you with a look of, don't you ever
Disdain.
do that again.
You're really gonna fucking do about it.
Nothing.
What I thought.
But the look is
Oh, I'm well aware.
the look is
That's the look I give her back.
Yep.
She's human, elf, what is the elf?
Human.
Remember? Okay.
Bro, you make a quarter elf.
We call that a quell.
A quell. That's awful.
That sounds like a
That's too close
slur.
to something else.
They get a quote from
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
All right.
Quill.
I mean, I'm gonna. Oh, I guess one last thing. So,
Just fucking message Leon congratulations and leave it at that.
What's up, Papito?
were you fighting for Aurora?
Oh,
Yes, fair enough.
you of all people should know about that.
Never worked
You
a
heard
day
me
in
say
her
fair
life.
enough.
you love what you do.
All
You
right.
never work a day in
Any
your life.
idea where he was last? Just, asking for a
He
friend.
contacted me from his seaside manor.
All right.
He said to get up here immediately. For the quarry that had escaped me long ago was back.
Seaside Manor.
Oh, she's fine.
Since the job is unfulfilled, do you know if he's still hiring?
As if you could fucking do that.
No,
Actually, yeah, she
I
probably
know where Leon is. He's totally weak right now.
That's about it.
Look,
I know exactly where you are.
He told us he was
You
out of
actually
spells
asked that?
earlier.
I'm out of third and above.
she's like,
Oh, my bad.
I'm off the job, but I have a new one. And if you accept that job, you're on my list.
I'm not going to. I just need an inn.
You're in it.
As far as he knows, I've succeeded. Why wouldn't I?
Well, I could,
Because you fucking did.
I mean, you were there, it's fine.
Back.
And I'll walk away.
Not gonna probe more.
Nah,
Not on that seaside manor.
nah, it's fine.
God
I
damn
I probably
am
know what
not
that means
given.
anyway. And then I want to walk towards
Saw that
the
plot
empty
hook
one
was like-
hideout and make my way inside, do my little handshake with Travis.
Okay.
Get
Yeah,
in there.
Travis is like, yeah,
Hey, what
yeah,
up?
yeah. Get going.
If Bethany's there,
She is,
All right.
and
how did
She's-
your mission go?
she sees you, and for once, the smile on her face seems genuine.
Yeah,
Aww.
all I had to do
Bonding.
was sleep with her husband.
All you had to do was get him back, I guess. She sees you.
There's a
and
little
she's
more
like,
context on that, but not much.
No, that was kind of the whole thing.
she's like, sister, it's so good to see you.
I know.
No.
Can I,
It's good to be
can
seen.
I get in the info room?
Yeah,
Cool.
of course.
I'm gonna pop my way in there.
Sure.
Look up the seaside estate.
You start digging through
Situation,
stuff. Give me an investigation.
That's 10.
Okay.
And I will take my time
Yeah,
until
so
I
that's-
find it. So.
Plus one. You have a plus one. So it's
Yeah, yeah. No, 10 was with
Oh, 10 was-
yeah, I
okay.
have my
Ooh,
stats.
I'll-
All right.
It was.
So yep, 10. It does take. It takes you. Well, let's see.
I'm not a
However you
good
know you
reader.
You don't get there because it's a little ways away. You don't get there until about 10 o'clock at night, and then after that, you it takes you a good hour and a half to find
The joke
anything.
was the rip.
You finally
going
find
down.
some stuff, and then once you find it, it's another half an hour before you dig through it because you find, oh look, this is talking about different nobles and stuff like that. It's like little packets of information about that, and you kind of start digging through, and you start to see that, oh look, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, and this. Ooh, that's some interesting gossip. That could be valuable, you know, stuff like that. But then you do indeed find.
You find some dirt on a Lord O'Rourke.
You do indeed find in the files. I gotta pull the map up. 1 second. All right, there we go. So you do indeed find that there is a section of noble estates that are approximately 2.5 days travel due east from Ravensparrow. All along the coast, there's probably a good 20 to 30 estates along there. And then those are all right on the coast, shoreline property, each a few acres at least, if not more. And then shortly before that, it's almost like a small village, but it's not really marked on any maps. But you would know of it. Kind of a small servant village that is really close by where all of the house servants and stuff that maintain the properties and take care of the nobles when they're there hang out. And you see, look, right here. So this one, this is where the
So I know which one. Okay. Whilst I'm here looking, that note I left for the tuning fork on that heist job.
Mm-hmm.
So how's my note? How's the tuning fork? Just any of the progress on that?
What exactly did you put in the note again?
The note was basically, hey, if you find this, I want it.
Okay.
I called dibs.
Okay. Looking at it, it doesn't look like anyone's responded or anything like that, but I mean the notes are still there as far as what
any of the notes been updated. It looked like any stuff's been
you
brought
do
back.
you do
kinda.
actually see there is some more information there now. It's like they're gathering more and more. It's the Agrian estate. Is that is the owner of the collection is Augustus Agrian. And his family, his line is one of the premier nobles of Ravensbarrow. And they were known as collectors in general. I mean, that's what they just collected things and then traded in these things. And that's how they made their fortune. They're very good at acquiring valuable things and trading away things that they don't find as valuable and keeping the ones they really like. And somehow they made a shit ton of money off of it. So that's what they did. But Augustus Agrian, his estate, they have this immense collection. And in there, listed among the things, is that tuning fork. And it does look like the list has been updated with a couple other recently acquired items, all of which are extremely valuable. You also do see an almost complete floor plan.
I kind of make a copy.
19.
Anything else you are going to do?
Anything on the route in here?
How long are you going to spend?
Really, reasonably, I'll be here till like midnight and all that.
Okay, well, it's already midnight by the time you finish looking for all
okay.
this other shit.
Give me like an hour and then I'll leave.
All right, so 1 a.m. you finally
Yeah.
leave. You don't find anything on the route. 1 a.m. you finally leave, and then it takes you another 45 minutes just to get to the lovely Boulder, unless you.
Wherever we've been staying.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, it takes you about 45 minutes to get there, and we'll say get settled in. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's not unnormal for me.
Exactly. So, you go to bed.
I find a buddy to.
Not hard. Not hard. For
I have
you.
never paid for a room.
Not hard for you to find someone.
She passes us by as we're all drunk in the bar, like fucking.
Is that what you
kicking
guys are
and
doing?
singing.
Oh yeah, Bjorn is absolutely a drinker.
Oh, we're basically
Oh, I'm
celebrating
drunk as
Leon.
fuck, just
Okay, yeah.
hanging on the line, kicking and like.
When you arrive
literally
at
dancing.
at 1:45, 2ish in the morning,
The Monty Python Knights of the Round
all of
Table
you there?
thing.
Providing music for the tavern.
Leon-
It's not drink.
Okay, but you're there.
Yes.
All
I
right.
mean, he did take a swing out of
Leon
my court, so he
is
does
the
drink.
bar's entertainment, and give me a performance check.
Leon Palance was a man from France.
And sometimes he would have a chance
To
to dance.
So, as soon as I see Leon with an instrument, I'm gonna go, oh my god, he does have an instrument. Gold, I owe you money.
That night, the feeling was right.
11.
This man's
Wow.
spitting bars.
I'm an average instrument man.
It's
He's
not-
never
it's
played
not
it the
your best
entire
night, man.
campaign.
I know, right?
Definitely not your best night.
He has a voice crack in one of his lines. It really ruins the mood.
This is not.
I get a half kick.
You've
Guys, I'm more of
actually
a
heard
fighter.
a lot better.
It's 11. It's above average. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
It's- it's-
Lightly.
It is
It's like
above
good
average,
night.
but it's you've heard better. The rest of them, except for Poe, they're deep into their cups.
Oh yeah, me and this guy are just
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder. I have my gourd out. We're
No,
just
I'm
like,
not drinking.
I'm saying the rest of them.
He's so multi-talented.
I can still
he
drink.
does play an instrument. He
Anyway.
does play his instrument.
Anyway, that's what you see. There's
That
plenty
doesn't
there's
work.
plenty of people also drinking. You easily
Let's get
find
all
some
the women.
companionship for the night.
Just one, and
But
she tried to kill me.
I have never paid for a room, and I
That's
don't plan on
standard.
it.
You eventually all
I'll
go
take
to
a
sleep
drink
for
to
the
that.
Do you eventually all go to sleep? I assume.
Yeah.
At
All right.
some point
Eventually.
throughout all of the partying, we sleep.
At some point, yes.
I want to wake up very early.
Okay, you can do that.
I do not.
You will not get a full long rest if you wake up early. It's already 2 a.m.
Okay, I want to wake up earlier than the others.
Okay.
That won't be
Very hard.
at all.
Everyone's probably going to end up, because it's 2 a.m, they're probably all going to be sleeping till almost noon.
Yeah, I think
Where's
Bjorn
the
is a
longest
sleeper
one?
in her.
Oh, I found it.
1:30 for gold, and he's still a tired bitch when he wakes up.
So I want to
the
sleep
hell's
long
on your
enough to get a long rest, but I want to wake up
I
before all of
know.
you.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I love
But before we do that, we are going to take our break. Before we take our break, I have 2 special announcements.
Oh no, 2.
Announcement number 1. Where'd it go? We are doing a giveaway tonight.
Yeah.
So, after the break, we will do our giveaway. If you are watching on YouTube, okay, unfortunately, Nightbot only links up right now to Twitch. I haven't found out a way to do this multiple streams, so this is what we're going to do.
So
If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, all you have to do is type in nice into the Twitch and that will automatically add you in to this. If you're watching on YouTube, also want you to type in nice, and I will have to go back through and find your names and add you manually. If you are watching on X, same kind of thing. Okay, so just type in nice, and I will check the comments and everything for those. NICE, and I will add you to that where you can win
in
a mystery box of solid metal mystery dice from SideQuest Cards and Games.
No, it's us. It's almost like we donated for the
Okay.
I
stream.
forgot.
So all you have to
I
do
did
is
give it
type
to
in
him
nice,
several
and we
months
will be
ago.
checking that after. Okay, after the break. Okay, that's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2.
Zach's pregnant.
Are we rolling again?
No. Congratulations, you are all getting a level.
Bro, I love
It
level.
may or may not be permanent depending on this dice roll.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on.
A temporary.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to
We get a permanent level?
I don't know how to
No,
use
did
it.
did you actually roll 69?
No, but it's close enough. Take a look.
I'm just I don't wanna
Is
I
it
rolled
70?
68.
Oh, we get that level, baby.
That is within 3. So that fucking works. Yay.
Hey, we get a free level.
You get a free fucking level.
Let's go.
Probably for like 12 years.
No,
I
that's, you
think I
got,
get
you
higher
got,
level spells now.
well, no, you still have a planned level progression based on milestones, so
It's just an
That's
extra
pretty
level.
good one.
it's just an extra level
I'll
for
take
episode
it.
69, and it's permanent. So,
Yay!
so we are going to go on break. Anyone, like I said, if you want to be part of it, just type in nice,
I'm gonna.
and
Don't be silly.
If I hit anything,
we will add you either manually or if
Exactly
you're watching in
2
Twitch, it automatically is going to add you to the Nightbot.
maybe.
And then we will roll after break and see who wins. And whoever does win, I will request your contact info and everything so we can get that squared away to make sure we send you your mystery metal dice set.
They are oversized full metal, very much like the dice I use on stream. Hell,
Mhm.
you could have my dice.
Maybe. All right. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
See ya.
See you in a little bit.
Be right back.
See, I'm level 11 now, so I'm just unkillable.
Initiation combat.
And
Glorious.
welcome back. We are back from our break.
Jen's dead. She's
Yeah,
gone forever.
yeah. We killed her.
Yeah. We old yelled her in the
Thank you
back.
again, Roxy Daddy, for the donation. You are correct. Break was almost over at that time. You
That
you
Evo hair.
mentioned that. So,
She's back from the dead.
yes,
This can't
we
be.
said we killed
What?
you and then you come back.
Yeah, well,
Wasted 300
necromancer.
diamonds.
So, we
300
have
diamonds worth of
two announcements now. Announcement one: we
said
are
what he
going to
said.
do our giveaway, and we hope that you stick with us for the rest of the stream and don't just bail on us
It'll
because
be announcing.
that would hurt my heart.
It would. And I would
but-
personally punch you.
I will phone you. I will phone you so hard. Okay, who knows the reference? Phone you?
No.
It's from the Knight's Tale.
Yes,
When he's
thank
like,
you.
I will phone you. Phone you. Phone your family.
Lots of pain.
Copious amounts of pain.
That's a good movie.
But all right, we will do our giveaway. And the other thing I also want to mention, hey, Big Block Dude 24, what's up? I also want to announce that once again, if you are watching on YouTube, you can affect the stream by super chatting and saying what you want to happen. Or if you are watching on Twitch, you can donate Twitch bits and say what you want to happen. Basically, kind of the minimum for that is 100 Twitch bits, which is literally $1. Or $1 on YouTube if you super chat $1, and you say something you'd like to have to affect the game.
I want Leon to
Yeah,
die.
we're up for that. We're totally up for that.
New character?
And the more you spend, the more likely we are to do crazy things with what's going on in the game. As long as it is not too completely game breaking, we will let crazy shit happen.
$200 and Leon dies.
No, you're not going to die, but you will get fucked over.
It's actually only $195.
There will be 200
Discount. This is episode
D6
69.
bees
All
spotted
right,
around.
so
100 D6.
all right, we have
These are bugs.
we have
It's not against the rules.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is perfect. Okay,
I roll a number.
I want you to roll a D8 there, Jen.
Yay! I am deciding your fate.
You are deciding who is going to win.
She rolls a 0. How is that possible?
What if we all drop kick Bjorn? Roxy Daddy, awesome.
That's
3. Hatman 360. Congratulations.
That wasn't supposed to win.
What do you mean? It's random, dude. Hatman 360. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of this mystery solid set of dice. So what I would
no,
like you to do,
Kickstarter, my bad.
don't let at Kickstart Art win.
I didn't.
So, Hatman 360, if you will, please go ahead
Post your
and
address in the
say
chat.
something. Say something in chat because it looks
He
like
did.
you're in Twitch. So say something in chat, and I will go ahead and click on that in a little bit and whisper you so that we can talk back and forth
He
and I can get your
literally
contact
said the
info.
prize will be
Don't
hidden.
actually post your address in chat.
Yeah. Don't post that in chat.
Post all
forgot to say
16
it,
digits
too.
of your credit card.
He said, make me.
It's social
Expiration
security.
date and the 3-digit
credit
code
card.
on the back.
Listen, I'm an overseas prince. I have $1 million.
Nigerian prince.
Chapman, you're always saying how you just don't know what I look like, and I always rebuttal saying, we're in the same server. You can literally always see what I look like. Now you see what I look like. There you go.
So
What do you look like?
congratulations
I don't
to
know.
Hatman.
I look at this and I just see fog.
He's giving us a
I
real
hate
Logan
at
energy.
Kickstart art.
I am looking.
That's kind of hateful to
What's
hate.
it like to be
bro.
John Cena's son?
I'm figuring it is. That's AI, dude.
And you
I can
admit that
see
you
the
can't see
morphing.
why kids love the taste of sin.
Are you an Animorph?
No, he's just a hobbit. He's not in his home right now.
Transform.
A Warforged druid.
There we
Makes
go.
a Michael
All right,
Bay
so
Transformer
Hatman, there you
sound.
go. Congratulations. You are our
Why
winner.
hasn't anyone? I've never seen that before.
So we've
actually
got
have
that
a
all
specific
sorted out.
druid
That's awesome. Congratulations.
No.
We're going to ship that out to you. Once you send me your information, I just whispered you so you can privately, we can
Neutral
work
hate,
that
love
out.
it.
Sorry, BD Loogie.
Do you
You
hate
didn't win.
return?
All
He
right.
just wanted Kickstart Art to lose.
Oh, he just well, you're
He
lucky.
wanted
That's what happened. All right, so that was our giveaway.
That's even worse.
I hate Lukey.
I'd be so upset. I would cry.
She's nuts.
So
I don't want no nuts. Not my mouth.
remember,
Are you sure?
super chat,
Only
Twitch
his
chat, and Twitch bits in order to make effects on the game. Getting back into it. It is morning time. Morning-ish.
I'm gonna.
We're gonna say it is approximately 10 a.m. Leon, you are the first one to wake up.
All right.
You have all gotten a long rest, but the rest of you are all sleeping because Leon specifically wanted to make sure he got up before you, so I'm going to let that happen. Unless anyone has
Bjorn is a
anything
late
major.
sleeper, so no problem.
All right, you're up at 9 p.m.
I explicitly want to wake up with Leon. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Whoa, how'd I get in here?
So
I don't remember sleeping in here.
You said you wanted someone.
He wouldn't tell me how big he was, so I had to find out.
so Leon's going to
Three.
write a note and leave it on the desk in his room that essentially says, choices.
Pulling a patch.
Yeah. Choices have been taken.
Poser. Go on.
Go on.
That's the last one. I'm...
Whose room are you leaving this in?
Mine, the one that I woke up.
Oh, damn, where no one's gonna go check. Got it.
Oh no, I sleep.
one's gonna
I
check
sleep in
on
the same room that he does.
Okay.
And I'm the whore.
Does he know that?
There's two
Rooms, man. Come
You
on.
share rooms.
Fuck your RP.
Fuck you, whore.
Go on. No one else talk.
I'm writing this note to let you all know that choices have been taken out of my hands, and if I could, I would tell you more. Just know that we'll meet again before the day is over in the Freelancers Association. For now, go about the rest of your day, please, as you would. And I'm going to use one of the charges on my masks. Or my mask, the singular.
Okay, hold on. You got to roll a percentile for that.
You guys can do stuff without me.
No.
I would say
I
that-
would never.
I'm so lost without Leon. Fuck, what will I do?
I will say when he's writing this, I would not be asleep. I'd just be meditating in the corner, so I wouldn't understand why that is.
62.
Okay.
3 away.
Sees Leon with a comically long feather quill.
My dearest father and mother.
Does the pain go away, or does it merely transform?
Is it the gift of Peter Griffin?
Yeah, it's super large feather quill.
Oh, and on the note, of course, I include strength be with you.
Okay.
And also with you.
All right.
You say from the corner.
So
watching
with a
him.
roll of 62,
Where you going, bud?
62.
uh,
What do I get?
You turn into a little tiny girl.
all right. So you appear
As a goblin.
as a
I did the goblin.
a female Asimar paladin. You are wearing shiny gold and silver armor
Subtle.
with red highlights. Your hair is a dark brown, swept to the side. The right side of it is shaved off high, with
She's a
the
strong,
left side
independent
coming
woman.
down just below the ear. You carry a shield on one arm, a long sword on your hip, and a red cloak flowing behind you.
I'm kind of fucking baller. I think I might stay like that.
Whoa, I'm hot.
What? And powerful. No. So I'll keep that in mind, and I'll head off to the Freelancers Association.
Now your spells make sense.
Okay,
Oh my lord.
approximately an hour and 20 minutes of walking.
An hour of 20 minutes? What?
Yes,
Okay.
of walking.
Oh, well.
Unless, are you flying?
I'm running. No, because if I communicate to Cassiopeia what I'm doing. but
Okay, so you
I'm-
walk. So about an hour and 20 minutes. So now it's getting close to 11:30. You stride into the Freelancers Association, looking as you do. And what do you do?
I'm gonna sit down in a non-conspicuous table at the
Wow.
At the tavern area.
and
Okay.
I'm gonna do exactly as what I was told, as far as I can tell genuinely. I will let Dolores find me.
Okay,
I mean,
so this is about
I don't
11:30.
know what you look like right now, but sure.
I trust she has the
Others
capability.
of you
Fair enough.
can wake up at some point in time
Yes.
between
I
the
think
time that
so.
Leon leaves and 11:30.
I choose to
So,
do that.
are any of you waking up during that time?
I would be meditating while he's writing the note, but I would be not conscious to whatever the hell he's doing.
Okay. But anyone else?
Meditation.
Gold
Yeah,
is
I'd
an-
say. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'd say that I'd wake up and we're in like a tavern type of deal, right?
It's an Indian tavern. It's called
Yeah.
the Lovely Boulder.
So I'm just gonna go down to tavern area and sit at the table and just pat Michelle.
Okay.
This is the best character trait.
I love it. I
Oh, I
love it.
haven't met
I love
him at
the
all
pel-
yet, have I?
No.
Perfect.
No, you have not. That's true. All right. So you go down there. Anyone else getting up earlier?
Yes.
As long as their body.
Breakfast.
All right. You go down. You haven't.
I don't sit
Neither
with
of
him
you two
because
have
I
met
don't know
each
who
other.
he
I'm just patting Michelle.
Yep. So
Just looks
you
up
go
in your
down. You
direction.
see there's a few patrons in the bar.
You there. Stop.
There's a pair of
No.
dwarves having a hearty breakfast of some sausage, eggs, some very thick crust bread, stuff like that.
Sounds great.
There's what looks to be a few humans here and there. They kind of outnumber everything. Usually humans are kind of the dominant species on Korstal. So
Yeah,
there's quite a few there. The odd thing is there is a turtle, which you haven't seen many of those around, but I mean, whatever.
I see more turtles than I do tieflings.
Yeah, tieflings, nobody sees those.
I have a couple.
You,
You see a
there,
tiefling
Poe,
for the
you
first
notice
time.
a tiefling, which that's
Purple
rare.
and black in leather.
You've heard of them. You've never actually seen one before.
Would I know what it looks like?
You know
though?
what it is.
Yeah, you've heard
of it.
legends.
You've heard stories. People have talked about them, but you're like, you've never actually seen one in person until now.
Be God, demon.
So
Yeah,
I walk
it
up with salt.
Just comes down from upstairs. She takes a seat somewhere. Order some breakfast.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring in the telepathy again and reach out to her. What's a tiefling doing in this area?
That's awfully racist of you, voice in my head.
You said that out loud?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go back to pat Michelle.
I love it. I love it.
Goes fuck. The nervous habit.
Intensified.
Can I look around being as there's like 4 people in the bar?
He's sitting right next to you.
Hold on. I gotta
Concrete grind sound.
I gotta mention this stuff from chat. This is hilarious. Sorry. So, Hatman360. I'm not gonna lie. I joined for fun. Roxy Daddy. I just wanted to be a wiener. And the kids start art. Can you guys ban at BD Loogie? Well, there's a whole bunch more before that, but that's
I mean, we can.
You always like we look at
We are
we
capable.
can. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much are you willing
Actually-
to pay for that?
Chat. How much are you willing to pay to ban this?
$2 to ban Luigi.
BD Loogie. Do I hear
$2. $2. We're gonna
All right.
at $2.
So I
Why here
look at
$4?
look at 4 people in the bar and have a rough
No,
idea of who
that-
sent it to me.
There's like 8 or 9.
Well,
There's quite a
I
few.
just get a rough idea of who's being racist.
You got 25 bands to get.
BD Loogie. No.
So you're looking around, right, to see who it is?
Yeah, I'll
Can I
do
say
it.
that my character is so he's sitting there tapping his shell and he's looking at her, and as soon as she starts looking around, he just doesn't want.
You don't even need an insight check. It's clear.
Whoa, subtle.
It's very clear.
All right.
Ooh,
so,
the obvious
Magic
racist.
turtle.
My
Mr.
favorite.
Turtle Man. All right, I'm gonna bring my breakfast over and go sit with Mr. Turtle Man.
Nice breakfast you're having there. I say that out loud.
Aw.
It's the same
So you
voice.
can talk.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
It'd be the same voice.
Besides the point.
I love the idea that this man's been called out on his telepathy like by every member of the party.
I don't know yet.
Tell them.
How's your breakfast taste?
Good. Are you
Breakfasty.
Are you not eating?
Nah.
You sound hungry.
They only need to eat once a month.
They don't have any fish.
He loves
I
sushi.
look on the menu.
There's fish.
We're in a coastal city.
Huh.
So what's your name?
I'm Persephone. Who are you?
I'm Poe.
Hi, Poe.
Yes, I'm Poe.
Okay.
Welcome.
Are you new in town?
Yeah, I ran into an old friend. They were chasing somebody.
Yeah,
I figured I'd help them.
all right. That's nice.
Oh,
You did.
okay.
Percy again.
Have short-term memory loss.
I guess.
We've had Poe for one session, and if anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Dude, he's 10-second Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom.
He's just socially awkward.
Are you gonna eat all the food, or
Can I get a fish? I just shout towards the bar.
A salmon immediately hits your face.
About a minute later,
Thank you.
the owner happens to walk over.
All right, who
the
asked for the
dwarf.
fish?
He's like, you needed something.
Yeah, one fish per
Fish.
turtle.
What kind of fish?
no? My name's Poe.
He said it 4 times.
Just give me a fish. I don't care.
All right, the halibut.
I love halibut.
We'll do it for
You're
the
not
halibut.
there. So
You're still
He-
asleep.
I know.
a good 15 minutes later, plate comes out with beautifully cooked halibut. Places it in front of you.
I'm not gonna eat that one. That one's all yours.
Oh, I can have this.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
You
Do
just
you want some?
No.
Are you sure?
I
don't
my
want it.
sausage in there.
I don't really like fish.
Anyone else ranking up, or
I think
Ashen does.
at this point I'd go downstairs after I find the note and just see who's eating.
What's the room situation like?
you tell me? Obviously,
I'd say
you guys are splitting a
your
room
room with me.
so that
Yeah.
reduce costs.
Have you
Anybody
woken up?
else?
You see
Persephone-
gold.
Persephone is using a room from
I don't
somebody
see
else.
shit 'cause I'm sleeping.
Oh,
All right. Gold, a notoriously aggressive and very long sleeper for an elf. He doesn't do the whole meditation for 4 hours bullshit. This man loves his sleep.
Understandable.
You've
So
seen this
hard.
man just like
It's almost a contest on who could snore louder.
Yes.
every one of our neighbors hates us.
Like bloodshot eyes staring at the ceiling.
Why do I feel personally attacked?
So before I go downstairs,
It's alternating, so it's never stopping.
so as I hear the snort, I'm assuming me and Leon are one of the neighbors. I'm
Yes.
gonna walk by and just be like, housekeeping, housekeeping, housekeeping.
Even more aggressively loud snoring.
All right, I'm just gonna open the door and just.
You all right? Do you have a lock? Do you have a lockpick?
I'll break the door if I have to.
You're gonna break the door.
Just 1-inch punch, just boosh.
This poor little
Roll an attack roll.
I can pay for it.
I will say
Just don't roll a 1, basically.
10 plus 7.
Yeah.
About
You
it-
hit it. Roll damage.
if I wait for over an hour and no one's up, I'm gonna message someone. So
Okay. You don't have to wait that
Oh,
long.
shit. My dice for damage went up to a D10 now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, damn.
Monk do monk thing.
Oh, shit.
Do your damage,
Now when
bitch.
you actually feel like a crit.
and while that's going on, I'm going to say that I look over at Persephone and say, you know, I'm not really in the mood for fish. And I cast Prestidigitation and make my fish taste like sausage and start to eat it.
Okay.
Hey, Sky.
10.
So
He can't keep getting away with it.
oh, actually, I want some chocolate.
We can make that happen.
Please.
You cause the door to go. Now, remember, the lovely boulder is a dwarven inn literally carved into a large boulder that was in the city.
Oh, shit.
It was very lovely.
This is some solid stonework.
On that bump, though, I'm going to roll a perception check.
We'll get there.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and roll, but we'll get there. But
Oh, yeah, no. They're fine.
How cold.
I'm gonna roll it.
you
Never mind.
caused some,
I don't have
some
to. I
damage,
couldn't roll any lower.
but the door's still there. It's steady.
All right, now my problem. I go back downstairs.
You knocked very loudly.
Yep.
Okay. So,
I see that.
The do nothing squad.
This is perfect. I there's no time in my life I've ever wanted to roll a natural 1 more than this exact fucking moment. And what do? Roll my nat 1.
What I was
Yeah,
going to do,
maybe.
if I woke up, I was going to, like, be surprised and throw my axe at the door and have to stick through the other.
I wanted to roll with disadvantage. I didn't need to.
all right. So,
I'll see what my other rule is.
That's what is going on. You eventually head down for breakfast. While all of that is going on, Leon.
Hello.
I need your roll perception.
All right. Power vested in me. I manifest a high roll. That's a 16. That's not bad.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Thank you, High Plus.
You see walking into the tavern area of the Freelancers Association here in Ravensborough is clearly the Nightingale, dressed in her purple and black leathers. Walking in, obviously not giving a shit who sees her.
Mm-hmm.
But what you notice more than anything is that she's hiding a little bit of a limp.
You hit that shit so bad, she got a limp, dog.
She walks in, scans around the area a little bit. Looks at those who are there.
Drop
Gone
something on the
forever.
floor.
That's the D100 in it. I can tell by the sound.
Yeah. It belongs to the
over
floor
It
now.
belongs to the floor. Fuck it. Oh, nice.
He's got
Reading
25
chosen
minutes.
sub emote luck.
We
Unlock.
accept your tribute. Whoever said that.
Bad
25 minutes of bad movie.
Kickstart. No, they said bad kickstart.
Oh, bad kickstart.
All right, you know what? One
Anyway.
person is getting banned this session.
All right.
Fight
Anyway,
to the death.
so she looks around. You see, she kind of frowns for a little bit. She goes and she sits down at one of the booths, kind of off to the side against one of the walls. There's no windows or anything on that, and she just she sits there. It's a little bit darker because there is a small lantern in there, but she turns it down a little bit and just kind of sits there, and she's got a good view of the entire tavern area.
Mhm.
But her spot herself is a little bit shadowed, and not, unless someone was looking for her, they probably would.
All right. I'm gonna cast message
Okay.
and say,
See
I mean, it'd be pretty fucking hard to miss the Nightingale, but I believe we have a meeting.
Where are you?
ASMR.
She looks around.
ASMR.
Nice trick.
I thought you were acquainted.
Not with that look of yours.
I am the actor.
Aha.
She gets up, looks around a little bit, and then walks straight over towards you and sits down opposite you at the. Are you in a table or a booth?
Go with booth.
Okay, so she sits down opposite you in the booth and immediately reaches over and turns down the lantern light a little bit so that the flame is much smaller, casting the area in a little bit dimmer light.
Man, she's hungover. Can't deal with the light.
She then takes her mask off. It's D.
Yeah.
It clearly is.
I'm gonna make out.
Yeah, to be like some awesome girl on girl action.
And she says,
awake
and she
something
she
in
looks
me.
at you and she says, "If we're going to talk, I want to talk to you, not this."
Now it is him.
And the
Was
mask.
I all
Yeah,
along?
the mask came off.
You took the mask off.
To bring back the
And
2015.
and she said, "All I can say is I'm sorry."
All good enough. Say.
Get over it.
Do you know what forces you mess with? Being,
What the hell do you mean by that?
being an arm for hire and taking jobs from O'Rourke
I've been taking jobs from everyone for years. It's how I survived.
Honestly fair. You need to change your ways. These people you work with, if you don't have the slightest clue what they're doing, you won't survive
That
if there's
was-
no world to live on.
That was never my job. My job was to survive. You have no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Have
might
you
be
ever
surprised.
thought to consider that perhaps our backgrounds are not so dissimilar?
Have you ever thought to consider that you never even asked?
I never
my
got the
background
chance
was.
to. You
You
always
had
stayed,
ample chance.
you always stayed clothed off. Fuck.
Close off again.
No.
Close off. What?
He stuttered. Everyone looks in the bar.
Ooh.
You always stayed closed off. And claiming I had ample chance to, when we were dealing with every problem that we've been dealing with, I didn't want to have to worry about what you've been through because you told me you could handle it. I was focused on
I
keeping.
can handle it. I have to handle it. I have no choice. The only one who's ever looked out for me is me. And now I have to look out for someone else too.
He raises an eyebrow. Well,
Well, what?
who?
I can't complete the job.
Why not?
Is it- I don't want to kill the father of my child.
Leon does not break eye contact because he knows how important this is. So he takes a slow blink and says, I want to be happy about this, but you can't be a part of this life if you want that.
Do you think I want to anymore?
I would like you to not be.
Look, had I known it was you, I never would have accepted the job.
That is the benefit of hindsight.
No shit.
But I want to explain things to you. I don't know
Then
if
talk. I'm here.
Awesome.
Hat man, my lord.
I love this guy.
A goblin would have made this scene much better.
Hey, it's me, the
Wait,
scene
wait, wait,
enhancement.
wait, hold on. Hold on.
I'm here to enhance
Hold
the
on.
scene.
Hold on.
Where's the baby?
Hold on.
I hear we got a mom in here.
Quickly approaching you is 100% Human Steve, who drops off a couple drinks and then leaves. The three kobolds in a trench coat. There you go. There's
Awesome.
not a goblin, but there you go. Okay, anyway.
Close enough. Lord O'Rourke, as well as undoubtedly many others, they're all wrapped up in this plot to change, if not end. You know what happened in Kyver when that initial rod was dropped. Destruction was wrought.
What rod? What are you talking about?
Ooh.
There's an entire plot
Womp.
by some kind of abyssal force, at least from what I reckon, from what I understand, where these are all these different rods being placed throughout the world, specific locations at specific times, to cause minor calamities. We don't know to what end quite exactly, but we know many things. First of all, it's also tied to some sort of root. It's what the Blue Devils and I have been combating since we ever became a group. And this root has adverse effects on any who ingest it, or any it contaminates. Things like mutations, demonic symptoms, generally not good things. And we also know that the distribution of this root is tied to the Empty Ones, tied to O'Rourke, and of course, that's probably only scratching the surface.
Roll persuasion.
From my dreams, I see. Get her, Leon. Advantage. Just kidding.
I mean, one of you guys could give me advantage.
Actually, yeah. You could have.
I think a goblin would have.
Actually,
Goblin would have made it.
actually, to make the game more interesting, super chat to give him disadvantage.
Ooh.
Cool story, bro. Needs more dragons.
You wouldn't do this to little old me, would you?
Yeah, they probably would. I think every member of chat would actually opt
Hey,
to
it's
give you
me, the
disadvantage.
I
disadvantage.
know most of them.
Me
Exactly.
donating on
How
Twitch
many
right
bits
now.
for Goblin?
How many?
Actually,
You'll have to see.
actually,
Me donating
Hold on.
on Twitch right
You
now.
will have to see.
Yeah. It's me, the goblin.
Remember,
the
100
disadvantage
Twitch bits
goblin.
is only $1, so it's not like it's costing you an arm and a leg to try.
so like 1,500 Twitch bits then?
We'll see.
I think that's thematically appropriate.
All
I
right,
look like some kind of cheap
I'm gonna
whore.
give 30 seconds for anyone to
$1.
influence this.
Dungeons are cool.
So-
When is the dragon? Or dragons are cool. When is the dungeon? Bro, other way around.
What's you doing?
I'm giving 30 seconds
25. Take it
before
over.
I roll, in case anyone wants to influence it.
Okay.
I mean, they said 25 for a goblin.
95 is 199 on mobile. See, that's not too bad.
I mean, 25 kind of sounds fair for a goblin, I think. But I'm
10
not the GM.
seconds.
Hey guys, I'm here. What I miss?
You know?
I was
Oh,
listening
oh,
to what
no.
you guys were saying.
2, 1.
Congrats on
All right, roll's happening.
Daddy-o.
Go ahead. Yeah, do have to remember there is a delay.
Okay. 28.
Jesus
28.
fucking Christ.
Yes. I'm the
She's
bard.
mad at you.
Yeah.
If I patch you a fiber, can I get a disadvantage?
Versus 6. Okay. So versus.
You got merch. Thank you, Nightbot.
Thanks, Nightbot.
You're really helping us out.
All right. So
The Velociraptor or the Velociraptor
She-
Rambler.
The disadvantaged goblin.
she's looking at you as you're explaining all this, and you see her expression go from one of a little bit hardened to it softens, and eventually she says, I never wanted this life. This is just how things became.
Shut up.
And I never wanted this. I didn't plan for it.
What part of this didn't you want?
To care so much about someone else.
Say I'm pretty. I'm sorry.
What can I say?
Except
He's pretty exceptional. Oh, sorry. Am I ruining
Well, I suppose that makes two. But this is the life that we've been set upon, the paths we've been set upon. I became the actor because I had to, so I can't blame you for becoming the Nightingale.
Look, I can't be involved in this anymore. I can't ruin the reputation of the Nightingale. But I can't complete my task. Clear the button on the side. Don't ask me how. I'm going to go back to Kyber. Stay away somewhere. I don't think you understand what you did to me before.
I don't. And I don't know if you'll tell me.
You got away. No one ever got away. It hurt in here. I never missed a mark. I never did not complete a task. But you got away. That's why I was in Kyber. I had to get away myself. I needed time. I needed distance from the stain on that reputation. And when the mask returned, Lord O'Rourke told me that the contract was back on, I had to come. But I can't anymore. I'm going back to Kyber.
You
The Nightingale is no more. I can't.
He holds out his hand, but not in a handshake. More of a connective man.
She grabs her hand.
And he tries to interlock the fingers.
Oh,
She does. And she looks at you and she says, I don't know what you're involved in. I don't understand all this stuff you talk about with this root and everything else. But I have to consider the child that's within me. And I will be here in Kyber, waiting for you.
I want nothing more than to be there with you as well. And so long as the Blue Devils and I accomplish what we need to, the world will be safer for it. All I want is to keep the world safe. Before that, I want to keep you and the child safe. And unfortunately, the former is blocking the latter. So I need you to tell me these words. They might serve me in this endeavor. Tell me the words from your lips. The Nightingale is dead.
She no longer exists. Only D.
And as he has his hand in hers, he says, then I'll be selfish and I'll ask another sentence. I'll say it from me first. I want to hear it from you. Dolores, I love you.
I've loved you from the first moment we met.
Oh, whoa! I was there. Whoa! She was like, man,
Wedding episode.
kicking this guy's ass. That kind of turns me.
And then,
This guy
and then,
fucks.
and then she says, I need to go.
Fucking
Lord
nub,
O'Rourke?
holy shit.
He's at his seaside estate.
Right?
Do what you need to do.
I will.
Finish this.
Finish the
And
fight.
then you get back to me.
I will.
I'll be waiting. And she lets go of your hand. And with tears in her eyes, she leaves. She's gone.
So I have two things.
Fucking Rizzler.
So when's the bachelor party?
So
Deal.
first,
what a
Best
win
man,
for
I know what I'm
Leon that
saying.
nobody else saw,
how does it feel
except
that
for
your
the
son got
disadvantage
pregnant?
goblin.
I fucking called it. I knew he was in it.
Yeah, that's right. I was here the whole time.
This girl said she loved me, but she don't know her leaving school.
After
God.
about an hour,
You guys don't know her. She doesn't live here.
Seeing Leon come down, but
She goes
slowly
to a
seeing
different
everyone else
school.
come down.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send.
it's now about noonish.
I'm gonna send a message, which I know is not gonna work because I'm well aware he's well farther away than message works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, hey Leon, I know something you don't know.
He said there's no singing.
I know.
You don't get it, obviously.
Yeah, I know I'm well
but,
aware.
and you don't get a response.
As everybody else gathered around the campfire,
So
campfire.
my awakening, I want to be comically timed. Where when D says "I love you" to Leon, I just like a snot bubble pops. I'm
Yeah, if this were like a comic or something, that'd be perfect.
At 12:03. No.
Sing our campfire song.
So,
fuck.
yeah, you
wanna still
definitely have a
loudly
hangover.
snoring.
Gold is never been one to actually hold his liquor. So you definitely have a hangover.
Lightweight.
I mean, if you can't hold it, how do you drink it? Like, you just.
It just falls in my mouth, Leon.
This is
I crawl out of
Who are you
bed.
talking to?
I like very half drunkenly stand over Bjorn. I go, I think he'd respect this. I just slap the fucking shit out of him to wake him up.
Roll an attack roll.
I respect
Because
that.
he is
Don't roll
with a-
a 1.
well, what I'd like
Born's
to
a
ask,
masochist.
because he is currently unconscious, do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Well, you're
He's
drunk.
He's
so-
incapacitated.
I just want to crit, or I just want to crit fish. Yeah, that's
Fish.
14 plus something.
Yes, you easily hit the unconscious. You're human, right?
Shifter.
Or shift. Well,
Shifter.
Half bear,
You're a
half
thing.
human.
It's okay.
you're,
Not technically a human.
no, I know.
Half bear, half human.
Well, no, he's mostly human. He just can
It's humanoid.
have some
Sometimes
bear
bear.
traits.
Shield
Sometimes
features.
bear traits.
Bearish.
I just slapped the fucking shit out of him.
Mostly human.
All right.
Sometimes.
What's your strength score?
I don't know.
You broke-
know
Oh,
more
that's
than I
right. You don't
do.
have your sheet.
You
You don't have your sheet. You take 1 point of damage and roll perception at advantage.
Let me
Like,
think.
imagine he just leaps through it.
I'm gonna yell, "We're gonna miss breakfast!"
All right, the first one is an 8. The second one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, I think that works.
If it was
Okay.
an advantage.
Dirty 20.
Hey, it's me.
Yes.
Disadvantage gone.
So strategic concern message deleted. I don't know why. but- All right. So, yeah, you wake up. Your cheek is stinging. You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Your cheek is stinging, really bad, and there is this elf that you have been introduced to just the day before,
He's
or the day before. that, I
just
can't
wearing
remember.
underwear.
Named
mind you.
Gold. Yeah, he's wearing only his underwear.
And I'm not
He's standing
there.
over. He's like, breakfast.
I roll a reaction to kind of like just grab his hand as it connects.
Roll an athletics check.
I mean, it's already hit you, but sure.
Yeah, no.
Athletic-
After it hits me, just
He reacts.
No, athletics check.
Mine.
Joke's on you, he's into it.
17.
What's your AC?
You tell him.
I think it's
Goddamn.
17.
It's 16.
Ah.
Yes, you grab it after you slap. You look up and you just go.
His eyes aren't even open yet. He just grabs your hand and his eyes slowly open with a front. Who dares?
Sandy cheek.
You're holding his hand, his wrist.
I kind of have that puzzled look and I let go like,
Bjorn,
What's
we're
going
going to
on?
miss breakfast. Get up.
oh! He stands up, jumps up.
You
I
both
love
ran
what
out of your
Block
underwear.
put in chat.
Then there's no time to waste.
Indeed.
I love what Block put
No
in
shit.
chat.
yeah.
Breakfast. Go.
Breakfast thing was today. First is vengeance.
First is Ascension.
All right,
They don't
you guys come
to hell.
down. You three see Gold still in his underwear.
I said I'd put on pants.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
We said pants.
He's wearing pants. He's shirtless, but he's wearing pants. Comes down. Bjorn also comes down. They see you guys at a table because I assume you joined them.
Oh yeah, I was just.
Yeah.
I already had breakfast. Now I'm just drinking.
Yep. And you're all sitting at a table. It's around noonish. And these two come barreling down the stairs.
I didn't miss breakfast, did I?
Those jack flaps, please.
Sorry, we're only serving lunch now. No!
Poe's gonna hold up his plate. Want some fish?
Fish that tastes suspiciously like sausage.
I just grabbed the whole.
It tastes like delicious sausage.
Tastes suspicious, like sausage.
He's just gonna look at you. Weird. And put the plate back down.
That is quite strange,
So
but good nonetheless.
you five are sitting down enjoying. Some of you enjoying just drinks. Some of you still munching on food. Others of you just arriving and devouring food. And yes, you can get pretty much whatever. This isn't like modern times. It's you want to order something? Sure, we'll fucking cook it as long as you pay. They don't give a shit.
So I can get my jack flaps.
Yes, you can get your jack flaps.
Yo, all day breakfast menu? Shit.
Give me that McDonald's hot cake.
Persephone, where'd you go yesterday?
So I found D, and then I went to go get some intel. How was your night?
Wait, you found her?
Actually, yes,
Yeah.
this is news. What?
What did you guys do?
And you didn't tell
We
us?
lost track.
I'm telling you now. This
We
is
were
the first time
tracking
I've
her
seen
last
you.
night.
Well, now that everyone's gone and we can move past, I did see D walk towards a market.
Whose team are you on?
Hey,
What was our goal last night?
Just eat, big fella. Just eat.
I
Just eat.
I think Leon had some business, and that's why he's not here.
Okay, who wants to flip a coin? Heads, he's a dad. Tails, it's they're fighting.
That sounds an awful lot like metagaming.
It sounds like you need to roll 69 at an advantage.
Why?
Are
Fuck
you
you.
friends with Hatman? You are? Like, online friends?
24.
At advantage, sir.
I know, I'm working. 77.
That means they get the friend discount and ban them.
So yeah, no,
Well, I'm assuming there's no protection in this realm, and she said that they fucked once, so I'm assuming, I'm just guessing.
Bro.
So while they're having this serious conversation, Poe's gonna look over at Gold, patting his shell. Why don't you have on a shirt?
Breakfast was
Okay.
too important.
He's going to bring up his hand and act like he's writing on
local?
a
No.
notepad, but nothing is there. And understood. And go back to patting his
This
shell.
is the first
Oh,
time
you need to understand. There is no meal. In fact, there is no thing more important than that of breakfast.
so you not want my intel, or?
Yeah, I'd like to listen to the boring stuff, not the shirt talk.
Oh, they're probably right.
Nothing's more important than breakfast, but please go on. I ordered already.
Yeah, but you sleep in a lot. What were you saying, Persephone?
So yeah, no, I found D. Talked to her for a bit. Didn't feel like killing her. It seemed like that was more Leon's vibe than mine.
So didn't feel like killing her. Is that you saying that you left at least with your life before she one tapped your ass?
I'm gonna keep it real, Torbrek. I think she could kill any of us if
I
she
know.
really wanted to.
Realistically, yeah,
No,
we're all screwed if we
very
go 1v1.
squishy.
If you didn't kill her first, she's killing you.
Yeah, no shit.
No, very squishy.
I'm surprised she got that close enough to even talk
I'm
to
looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
Percy quizzically. Is she really that powerful?
I mean,
yeah.
she's a star. She's
Well,
like the highest rank in the guild, isn't
Well,
How
she's
interesting.
powerful unless you have leverage on her.
she? What leverage did
Hi,
you
I'm
have?
leverage.
Fireball.
That's not the leverage I was going for.
Who is D?
These nuts.
You know that woman you were looking for last night? Kind of? Her.
She
Does
goes,
she know I'm Poe?
Probably, yeah, actually. She does, I think.
Very nice, splendid.
continue with the intel.
So yeah, I mean, leverage tends to help, but I mean, she didn't kill me, but she left me with leverage, which was pretty cool.
Explains why Leon left with this, and I slide the note that I found on the table this morning.
I pick up the note and read it aloud, and it said things.
The decision has been taken out of my hands. I lack a choice, so I must proceed.
He literally wrote musical notes next to it.
I run up to the Freelance Association, where I grab some mead, and then I plead, Dolores,
Our bard is
Dolores.
doing bard
So-
stuff and he's
so
not
I-
even
It's
here.
strange it's all written in C scale.
I
I
read
figured
it
it was more of
Out
an
loud, I go, blah blah, freelance, blah blah, bard, later. Cool. Okay.
There was definitely a song written in there, but we'll skip that for now.
Did you read that out loud?
I read it exactly how I said it.
Oh, yes, the bard. His instrument must have been broken last night.
The first time
No,
I've seen him use it.
I saw him play it twice at least.
A little out of tune.
So what's the game?
The question is it a big instrument, an average size instrument, or a small instrument?
Well,
Small,
according to
basically.
the dice roll, it's a small instrument.
So a pickle.
But he uses it well,
Um,
apparently.
Lord Auroric is at his seaside manor, which I happen to know exactly where it is.
So we have the
Oh.
info that we need for the next step.
Well, that's perfect then.
As I
yeah.
consume the last bit of fish, I go, excellent. We will leave immediately then, I assume.
Well,
Hold your
about
horses,
that,
big guy.
Leon, in his note that I read while you were trying to read it aloud, said he would be back.
No, he
When?
said we would need to meet him in the Freelancers Association.
Oh,
Then let us meet him.
Fuck, it's early in the morning.
Hey, I'm part of the Freelancers Association.
Me too.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
all are, yeah.
Dude, are you a part of the Freelancers Association?
No way. Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Did you guys know Bjorn's part of the Freelancer
He's left me hanging
Association too?
twice now.
I've teamed up
yeah.
with these.
See it.
My hand was right here.
individuals.
Tunnel vision, motherfucker.
Are you officially a Blue Devil now?
No one's been added
No,
to the
he has
group.
not been.
Not officially.
I don't even think he's been added.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
Oh,
Torbeck
okay,
has
I
been
was
added.
not there for that part.
Torbeck has been added.
All right. Well, I'm going to wait for my jack flaps to get here. I'll then get dressed and we can head to the Freelancers Association, where we will discuss our next steps with Leon, and then we'll go murder Lord Auroric in cold blood.
Is
And
it cold?
actually, it's very vengeful, warm, hot-spirited blood.
There you go.
Justice.
Yeah, I knew you'd find your way eventually.
Justice.
And then afterwards,
Vengeance.
I believe we're going
The
to
goblins
the
in the background.
Feywild, according to
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Yes, Sandwich.
Oh, how long did we need for that?
He said give us like a couple of days.
How many days are we on the sandwich train?
He needed a couple of days for the to
Yeah, he needed a couple days.
I don't remember how many days we had passed. since we
Damage.
did it.
Literally one.
Yeah, one day has
We still
passed.
got a few. Okay.
One extra day.
In
has
fact, it's probably less than 24 hours right now.
Yeah,
So we have enough,
since you slept in late, yes.
we have
Plenty of time,
we have time
to
to
kill this
do plan A
Yeah.
and come back and plan B is ready.
Auroric fellow.
All right.
No, it's plan A to plan A. That's not our fallback.
Go get fucking dressed. By the time
My
you,
pecs are amazing.
by
If I
the
do
time
like
you're
a
done,
bounce bounce.
by
They
the
are
time you're-
quite nice.
They have to pull back a bowstring. It's quite hard.
Blockhead 1 and Blockhead 2, go get dressed, and by the time you come down, your food will be here, then we can eat and go.
I mean, you don't have to get dressed.
Assuming you were
know what
talking to
you
me,
meant.
I'm as dressed as I need to
Zach, I
be.
know what you meant.
Oh, I didn't know if you were
use
dressed
your
for that. I thought there was more to
But
it.
I was more so imagining just with the pecs.
Fucking David Hasselhoff or David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
You can close the pecs
Yeah,
on
just
the
close the pecs.
bowstring.
By the way, apparently, Big Block Dude 24 is now an honorary member of the Freelancers Association.
An
Because he
honorary
asked
member.
nicely.
Cool, bro. So is every other dude in this world.
No, he asked nicely.
Oh,
Okay,
he
but
asked
like-
nicely.
Like,
Big Block
you gotta
Dude
prove
is
if
in
you
the
won't
same
die.
adventuring group as the Disadvantage Goblin.
Wait, hold on. Block, what would your character be? Like all the details. Type that in chat.
Yeah, send us that info.
It better be a goddamn paragraph
Send us-
with proper sentences.
Who was the
or I'll
guy
be
asking for the
upset.
goblin? I need a name.
That
for this
was
person.
that was
Hatman?
Hatman 20 Hatman 360.
Hatman. You got to give the Disadvantage Goblin a name.
So let's go meet up with our boy.
I need
Also,
my
speaking-
jack flap.
who I
speaking-
definitely don't have more leverage on.
Also, speaking of Hatman 360, just so you know, I did get your whisper. Please respond to the whisper I sent you. I will need to know an answer to that. So whether that is a yes, I will, or no, move on to the next. I need to know that. So thank you.
What leverage do you keep talking about?
I go over and I whisper in your ear. Somebody's gonna be daddy.
So,
Can you say that out loud?
I
whispered
whisper.
this in my ear.
Okay.
so while she's whispering that, I'm gonna telepathically tell her, I can't hurt you. I know. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Oh man.
After I get told that, I'm like, you guys really need to get dressed. We will really need to have a very in-depth
67.
conversation with Leon.
4.
Can you get my jack
3
flaps to
away!
go?
Yes,
Roll
I'll get your
why'd
Jack
you roll
Flaps to go.
60 then?
Do you want syrup?
Of course he wants
Oh.
syrup.
I want
what kind
2
of monster
cups,
is he?
Okay, I'll get you 2 syrups. This man already ate a whole fish that tastes like sausage. I'll get you your pan flaps to go.
it. It's an animal, Joker. There's no laws against
I
Pokemon.
go up, get my
Oh
shit,
my
I come
God.
back dressed. Let's go to the Freelancers Associate with my jack flaps to go.
Do you
Extra syrupy.
do you want to eat and someone carry you to the association to at least eat peacefully?
No, I'm just gonna walk and eat.
Okay, just don't trip over anything.
Yeah, just the.
Well, no. Here,
I'll just be right
hold
behind
on.
the turtle. I
Here,
can't fucking.
hand me your jacks. Trust me. I'm gonna turn it into a cone. I'm gonna pour the syrup down it.
Okay.
Hey yo.
Waffle cones just got invented, bitch.
Yeah,
That's a pancake.
This is the best thing you've ever done.
I know.
And I mean ever done.
All
I
right.
am fully
This is
aware.
your number one
So,
accomplishment.
Leon,
Yep.
A couple years of
so-
campaigning.
as you activate your charge from your mask again, you transform and you now appear to be a. You're not sure if you look male or female. You think you're non-binary.
You're androgynous.
Githrazai,
Gitzerai, okay.
Githzerai,
Ew.
What?
rogue, wearing what almost
Like a good
looks
Yankee.
There we go.
kind of
Filthy
like
gith.
a brown, purple, and gray vest with pantaloons similar to what you've seen worn typically by monks. However, you can tell based on the bracers you are wearing, the mask across your face,
Right.
and everything that you seem to be more a thief or roguelike, if you will.
Not. And,
There you go.
All
That's
right.
what you look like.
I've made my new character.
I have another alter ego to add to my ever expanding list. So far, we've got Bramblebiff, Sneeze, Tim, Basil, Bardiche, Serenity, and our newest addition, Joan.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you names for the other ones.
No, I was the one who always made the names.
Oh yeah,
The first one, I just fucked up the name, so it became Bramblebiff.
Yeah, that it
It's
did.
not a halberd, it's a bardiche.
You have 7 so far.
I think so, yeah.
You have Bramblebiff, you have a male goblin child, a male human common
Sneeze.
laborer,
Tim,
Tim,
Basil,
hold on.
Bardiche, Serenity, Joan.
Sneeze.
It's a bardiche.
Sneeze is the goblin.
Yep. Tim is
Tim is the
male.
middle-aged manual laborer.
Yep. A turtle male.
Basil,
Basil. A female brass dragon.
Bardiche,
Brass dragon?
Bardiche.
Dragonborn,
Oh, okay. I was
The
like,
female Asmar paladin.
Serenity. And then the
now this
the androgynous
non-very
Gitzerai
Gitzerai
rogue is Joan.
Joan. All right, you got it.
It's funny I make these alter egos, even though they happen as they happen, because if I'm to roll again, they're so low that it's gonna happen the exact same ones.
You'll have 100.
Mm-hmm.
And we hippity hop our way to the freelancing.
I would ask Gold, like, why are we wasting so much time? Should we not head straight to where we know Lord Aurora to be?
And he would
But he's
say,
not here.
He would say something along the lines of, "Patience is a virtue, young
Practice
Padawan."
patience.
No.
What if he's not home?
Clearly, Gold
He
would
will be
say,
eventually.
we have to meet up with my boyfriend. So,
Listen, we're better off with strength in numbers than we are just going in half cocked.
How many numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because
And Jonathan.
7.
Oh yeah,
Where's
Jonathan was
Jonathan in all this?
Jonathan was taking a break last time.
Jonathan's just with you at the bar with D. Like,
No,
this is really
he's with-
awkward.
He's with you guys.
All right, so
Who is this kid?
I'm Jonathan. I'm a member of the Blue Devils now.
Who are the Blue Devils?
That's us.
Oh,
Everyone here,
He's my ex-boyfriend. Don't worry about it.
I'm not your boyfriend.
I said ex.
You guys never even.
how incredibly awkward.
I've been talking to Jonathan on our
Shut
nights.
up.
Hi, I'm Poe.
Hi,
What's your name?
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Poe.
You seem nice. I kind of like you.
I like you too.
He's without flaw.
He is.
This is what peak male performance looks like. You may not
Take
like
notes.
it.
You know what? You're in the Turtle Club, Jonathan.
He gave you the T
Okay.
card.
What's with the stomach rubbing?
What an incredible honor.
What's good, my tortoise?
No.
Whoa.
You can't say that you're not in the club.
Just neck
So-
and bite you.
What is your plan for this time?
Well, I'm gonna wait for them to show up at the freelancers, and then we're gonna start making our way. And then I have something very cool planned with a something dream spell something.
Okay, so are you guys going to
Yes.
head to the freelancers?
Make our way over
Heading. All
there.
right. So
Making my way.
I crave
at
action.
approximately
I
2 in
crave
the
free time.
afternoon, you've been just hanging out there, just kind of doing whatever. Perhaps you even went to the sparring area and worked out some muscles, and got loose a little bit, worked out some frustrations, whatever.
Yeah.
And then went back and got a meal. You head back to the tavern area. You get there, and lo and behold,
Miss any compliment?
yes, as you get there,
Who said
Hatman,
that? Is that Hatman?
that's Hatman.
Man, you got to give the disadvantage goblin a
No,
name.
no, the bits will help. But you get there, and lo and behold, your party is there. In addition to Bjorn, who is also there,
Bjorn.
and this other gentleman,
I mean,
Turtle,
I
who has shown
met. Oh, I saw him.
Yeah, I know, but he's also there.
All right.
Do we see each other right now?
Yeah, you're all sitting down at a table. It's 2 p.m, kind of an early dinner, late lunch, if you will. I mean, some of you guys ate at like noon, these two at least. But early dinner, late lunch. You're sitting there, maybe having a couple drinks, and Leon walks in to the area. It's a pretty good size, and there's almost always activity there. There's almost always other freelancers who are in and out of the bar. Hey, big block dude,
Gotta read it.
filling out the information. Hold on, we have to add this since he's an honorary member of the Freelancers Association. Hank the Hardy Dwarf, a man with 1 too many toes and 3 too little thoughts. Ever since he was a young lad, Hank was a miner, working day in and day out to gather as much ore as any respectable dwarf could. Then one day, Hank had a horrible accident which put him out of work for 2 whole days. During this time, he decided to quit his old job and pursue a new career. Hank is armed with a pickaxe, shovel, fantastic beard, and at least 4 feet of rope. With a will as flexible as putty, nothing will stand in his way. That is Hank,
Holy
the Hardy
shit.
Dwarf.
So we've got a little party forming in B Squad. We've got Hank the Hardy Dwarf and Disadvantage Goblin.
I say
I
the
love
Don't forget about
name.
the Agents of Overshore now.
Yes.
Okay, but this is the real B team.
Yeah,
No.
maybe-
There's a B team. This is now the C team.
No, Overshore agents have been demoted.
No. I refuse to stand on that
Excuse
bullshit.
me, you will not demote Phineas.
I will
Oh,
because
is
I
that
hate
that
him.
stupid mouse girl?
No,
Yes.
that's
Excuse me, Grace is a wonderful
Grace
human
is
being.
wonderful.
No.
Grace is a
I hate
wonderful
Grace.
human being.
I hate
You will-
Grace.
You
with
will
a
not talk
burning,
down about her.
Fiery
Grace is
Yeah.
slander.
Okay,
It's
so,
me.
so you're saying I was walking over, right? You're saying I was walking over, but bear in mind I'm a
Yeah.
different appearance.
No, I know. I know. You're walking over to the rest of the group. You
because
look like it gets dry.
because I know Gold is or not Gold. Leon was supposed to be here. I cast message.
Where the fuck are you?
How
Hello?
often are you casting message? Because
You would have
Just,
to.
it's a while.
Like I
specifically point it.
reasonably walk into a room, like the main tavern room,
Yeah.
and I cast it. If nothing, anytime I walk into a new main room of
I mean,
the freelance
you
association,
have to target someone to do. it.
no,
I'm targeting Leon.
yeah, you with message it's a little different.
I'll
I
read
know.
it. I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head.
As long as they're within 120 feet, if you're like, that person,
In
and
you
there's
point
not.
your finger toward a creature. He's not wrong. Yeah.
You, are you Leon? No.
Chris is just-
You, are you Leon? You, are you Leon?
Regardless
of course
If it
regardless
doesn't
of
work,
that,
I'll stop eventually.
yeah, regardless of that, Leon does eventually walk into the tavern area. However, you guys don't know it's Leon because you're looking like it gets awry.
Can I,
No.
having known Leon for a while, the longest out of anyone in this party,
That is
No.
true. Well,
That's a
no.
bit tricky.
Not
Yeah.
true.
Both of you have known him the same amount of time.
Nope.
She's known him. Me
Actually,
technically.
you've known him longer.
Backstory.
Technically. That's true.
Backstory-wise.
That's true. That is
But-
true.
that's all secret to them.
Yeah.
I think we're the only ones who
Can
know.
I, having the observant feature and being a generally observant elf, observe the way anyone's mannerisms are going, how
Give
they're
me
walking?
if I can speak, intelligence check.
Thank
Straight
you.
intelligence.
Thank you. I just wanted to make a check to be able to see if I can differentiate Leon from anyone else. 19 on the die.
Imagine getting that wrong and just walking up to
Wow,
a random
okay.
person.
So,
It's amazing.
Githzerai are so fucking rare. The fact that one walks in here,
Right up to us and
Gets
says,
kicked.
"Hi."
before it even gets to you, the fact that one walks into the Freelancers Association, into the tavern, gets your attention, and the fact that you know that Leon and the mask have the ability to change appearance, you're just like, I'm 90% sure that's Leon. You're not 100%, but you're like, you're pretty sure.
I lean into my new turtle friend and I point at the Gisserai and I go give that one a hug. That is Leon.
I'm already walking in your guys' direction as soon as I see you.
Intercept.
I know something you don't know.
Wait, so you just said that's
Think
Leon?
you know.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
I think
I'm
that's
100%.
to go hug him.
Oh, and then I would know Leon is the bard from before, right?
Well,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I would told you that the Gisserai is now Leon.
Right. Oh, that's Leon? Yes, I must have a conversation with him. And I walk over to Leon. Was your instrument broke last night?
You intercept him literally about 15 feet from the table that you guys are at.
Yep.
He looks
First
at
of all-
Poe and says,
One single teardrop comes
First
down
of
his
all-
eye.
nice perception there. Second of all, no, but my heart a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It sounded so nice.
He just got put down so hard. I'm sorry, are you actually a bard?
Huh? No.
The belly drum. It made me think, hold on. is he
That would be a really cool concept.
He's got
a
maximum
bard with belly
potential.
drum.
The bard monk multi-class is just
Yeah,
been
it's like
born.
you gotta take a level 1 bar now.
Or you could do College of
Bums.
Dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's official yet, but it was in Unearthed Arcana.
Fuck.
Anywho,
Well,
there you are.
let's regroup with the rest of.
Yeah, that's probably best.
And he walks over and sits down at a free chair.
Okay, guys, his instrument was not broke last night.
This is Leon. I'm gonna play dumb. So,
I'm gonna insight.
Would I recognize it?
Yeah, that's a 15.
can I roll a deception?
Sure.
Have a question.
9 on the die.
Okay.
So you
Intelligence
definitely
check.
see through my bullshit.
Yeah, I see there is bullshit.
15.
What's your question?
Having known Leon and backstory and blah 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 with his shit, do I know you have to wear your mask to hold the disguise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But the mask doesn't appear on
Okay.
the
Yeah.
disguise.
Okay.
You guys
but
definitely know
but
that.
I'm aware of this.
You
Okay.
two and Torbreck know that.
Can I?
15.
He's just gonna grab your hand.
He's sitting on the other side of the table.
I'm still I can still fucking, you know. Whether or not I'm gonna
Grab her
actually do
hands.
it's a different thing, but I can reach.
Attack roll.
Ooh,
That's a 2.
No.
you failed.
You just
Still
What was
reach.
it that we're trying to do?
excuse me.
You want to know if you know what it gets, if it gets dry.
And what would I know about them just off of a quick stereotype?
Oh my god.
You have no idea what the fuck that thing is. That
That's
You've
the
heard-
ugliest elf I've ever seen.
you've heard of tieflings, and this is say you've heard of tieflings, then you've finally seen one. You have no idea what the hell that is.
So it's funny you mentioned that. Githzerai are often compared to toads.
I can see the resemblance.
The bubbly skin, the green, gray, brown texture. I understand.
What were you reaching for? Did you want more fish?
It's fine. He knows.
I believe he wanted more sausage, actually.
Is this? I bet she did.
Stay away from me.
Is this another member of the group, the Blue Devils, as I've learned?
Him?
You're just gonna
Yes.
confuse them more.
I'm Leon.
You're
Hi, Leon. I am Poe.
Hi, Poe.
what a multi-talented man you are.
So do you want to hop off
It's
his
funny you
now? Or
mentioned this man can do literally everything.
I can see that.
Finally,
So-
someone giving me a fucking flowers.
So I don't know how you're.
Oh, funny you mentioned that. I pull out flowers.
Well, I didn't mean it literally, but I won't complain.
So I don't know how your night was. I found D. I also know we're Lord of Rorik.
Well, then we're like-minded.
Also, she has a secret.
If
to
we
hold
know
over
where
your head.
Lord of Rorik is for sure now, surely we must go to combat him now.
Actually, I agree, yeah.
What is
Perfect.
it, though? You seem to have something more on your mind.
Just tell him.
I lean over.
Tell
to,
him what?
Oh no, I say it I'm very obviously lying.
Persephone, please.
I don't know if that's my information.
See, am I just gonna have to say it just to get this bullshit over with?
But it's funny to let it
Leon,
writing.
you have a certain glow about you today.
Captain Metagame.
If not the
No, she told me.
Oh, okay.
I did. I whispered it into his ear.
Yeah.
if not the bumpy, warty, Githzerai skin, then what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about your future wife.
Well,
We're
yes,
getting married?
that's not official.
Congratulations, Leon.
Come on, let's not dance around the subject.
You're gonna have someone to watch over very soon that is younger and weaker, and we're probably gonna have to go deal with Asha at first, so you can get back to them eventually.
Is Leon taking another war? Jonathan's right here. He's been ignored this whole time.
Gold. He's going to be a father.
I'm right.
I grab Gold by the shirt. I'm like, he's going to be a father.
Bartender. A drink for my man here.
You don't sound
This I know.
surprised.
Yes, but she found that out last night before you learned today.
What? I order a drink for Leon.
Leon.
Yes, indeed.
And for what
I
it's
get it for
worth,
you.
I didn't kill her, so you're welcome.
I didn't think you could, but thank you.
Last
So excited.
could have.
Do you know the elven tradition for that of your coming son? Or daughter, whatever.
I wouldn't say I do, considering I'm not
a half
tied
elf.
to elven tradition.
So
Are you not an elf?
I'm half, but that my heritage has nothing to do with it.
Well,
It's like, hold on.
Leave them in the woods with a bow and arrows and let them survive for 9 months.
You're gonna train him like Piccolo to Gohan?
That's not how that works. So,
Technically, you are Goku, so you would leave and somebody else would step in for the father role with your mask.
you know of the tradition that the humans called a godparent, right?
Roughly.
Okay. A very similar
parent
tradition.
who's a god?
All right, you talk a lot. We'll get there.
It's fairly simple.
What a strange tradition.
Effectively, there are to be 2 sets of parents for any children in elven culture.
Not it.
Was
You
one
have
not
the
enough?
birth parent. Obviously, that is predetermined. And then you have those that you wish to supersede you if you make a mess or if something
What
ill happens to you. Just want to let you know of that.
So
You're not a
As
candidate.
I very happily smile and look away from Leon
Let
could be
us not play,
Your.
let us not play coy, Gold. I'd be more than happy to have you as a godparent.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Listen. We can celebrate later. We gotta go kill somebody, and we gotta get shit done if we want to live in a happy world.
You're right, bartender.
Brave action.
wait,
A bottle of bubbly for the road.
wait. Important question. Very important question.
Yes.
Can I be Uncle Poe?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
I've only
I'm
just
sorry,
now
is he
met
part
you.
of our group now?
I've only just now met
Actually,
you,
no, you're
but
not.
Listen,
you seem like a very
Neither are you, actually.
Oh, that's my name.
That is
Well, I
technically
remember we
true.
invited him. I just saw this guy this morning at breakfast. We didn't have to tag him along.
Can I
right?
be 1,000% honest? It doesn't matter because we're not doing guild quests right now. We're doing world-saving shit.
He's
They
got the
brought
right
me
of it.
because I am Poe.
You're right, so no paperwork required. Let's go.
It said nothing about
And
people.
He's a
A
skilled
bottle
sorcerer.
slams on the table, and the owner of the lovely boulder looks and says,
We're not the lovely
we're
Boulder.
Freelance Association.
"Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the Freelance Association."
No, he walked that bottle the
So-
whole way
no,
following
no.
you.
My lovely boulder senses are tingling.
A bottle slams on the table from 2 right hands
Hey,
coming out of a trench coat.
the disadvantage. I got a delivery here for one Mr.
It
Leon.
slams down, and you see those hands disappear in, except one right and left hand still coming out of very short sleeves of this trench coat.
Holding out for balance.
Yep, kind of like, say,
I hear congratulations are in order.
Here's the gold. Keep your mouth shut. We're leaving.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to be
another hand comes out and takes it. Well, these other 2 are sitting there. Says,
Thank you. I'm Steve.
Bye-bye, Steve.
Steve is a strange fellow.
and he turns around and walks away. And that is where we're going to end.
We
for
can
tonight.
go for another half hour. It's session
That's right.
69.
One more thing,
Well,
Jason.
some of
At
us
the bare
have a
minimum.
puppy at home who desperately needs to
I
get
don't
out
have to
for
work
free.
tomorrow. Well, I do have to work tomorrow, but it doesn't have to be super
You'll
early.
make me
That's
cry.
up.
All right, we are going to leave.
Yes.
I would like to do one more comedic thing before we go.
Mm.
Gold, not knowing how to open a bottle of bubbly wine, just kind of flicks the cork. And I happen to be accidentally aiming in the direction of the kobold in the 3 trench coats as I flip the cork and have it go.
So for your accidental aiming,
Can I make
You want me to roll for
Can I-
attack with a ranged weapon?
Can I mage
Yes.
hand catch it?
you're going to try to catch it?
Yeah.
That's a 16 on the die plus like fucking stupid amount.
I need you to roll.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Ooh,
What
that
is your
changes things.
plus for attack?
Well, it's not attack, it's a mage hand.
I know, but
You
in this
want it
case,
to be an
it
attack because
technically
of
is.
that 20
Also,
will
could a
guarantee
mage
your
hand stop the fourth of a cork?
Thought it would go right through it.
I
it's
doubt
not
it
like
because it's
gonna
10
hurt
pounds,
it.
right?
It's like what, 10 pounds of force? It's a cork.
Hmm.
We don't know.
Dude, those things go at the
What
speed
did,
of
what did
bullet.
you roll?
I won't
Yeah,
go
but
further.
Hey, what was your die roll?
16 on the die.
So that's going to be a dirty 20
Have
because
a turn.
you're
Do
not
something
proficient
myself.
with core.
Or how do I find my attack? Oh, I don't use weapons. Where's my attack?
So the problem is...
No, this
Ooh,
technically would be. Actually, I would call
Spell
it.
attack.
My
Our
spell attack is a +9.
Yeah,
So 29.
So- 29.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
20.
The problem is it's fucking mage hand.
See, this is interesting.
Because they mage
Do
hand...
with it what you will.
Should do
What
it.
do you want
your,
to
See if you can even.
your goal
Even if
is
it's
to strike 100% human Steve.
I need his cover
With
to
a
be
cork.
attacked.
My goal is I am tired. I'm going...
What is your actual goal as a player?
As a player, it's to hit human Steve.
Okay,
Human Steve.
and your
Human.
goal as a player.
I want to keep Steve intact.
Okay.
His cover must be.
Well,
solid.
Mage Hand
Protect
cannot
Steve at all
handle the
costs.
force because you rolled a nat 20.
I did.
I'm going to say you were able to deflect it just enough.
Grazes his ear.
And instead strikes the Cyclops.
His
through it.
his hat flies off as it hits his hat and knocks his hat off. If you hit Human Steve, I kill him.
Here, just saved your life.
You just got saved. Thanks,
Batman,
thanks
no.
to Percy.
Don't say I never did nothing
So-
for ya.
So Human Steve's hat flies off, which he gets very flustered. Starts to bend at the waist, stops, kind of straightens back up, and then
Pulls out
A
another
foot.
hat.
a foot pulls the hat in underneath the trench coat, and then you see some shuffling around, some movement, blah blah blah, some weird bustling of the trench coat, and then eventually the hat like comes out with another hand,
Just say the word
like right
Steve.
underneath that, gets handed to one of the hands that are up here, and he puts it on his head, and then
He's got the shot lined up.
then he hustles off, kind of swaying back and forth, back to the bar itself.
Alright, well, that's all I wanted to do. We can end now.
I've never seen a man with more human
I-
characteristics than that.
I really wanted to do just like, okay, you guys start your first day of travel, then the night, because I wanted to cast Dreaming.
Yeah,
All right,
I like
so-
that. I got a puppy at home. I gotta
What-
go. If you
what
guys want to
is-
keep going, I'm not
what
gonna
is
stop
your
you.
what is your plan? Let me ask you that.
I believe it's go march off Lord Aurora, kill him, then do something else.
So your plan it's like 2 p.m. today.
Oh, yes.
Your plan is to start heading out
Actually,
to
Yes.
okay. So what I will allow is as you're heading out, you head out and you get about half a day's travel in, approximately, not quite, before you have to rest for the night. Leon,
Probably.
What's your dice?
it is Leon.
Yep.
It is evening. You want to do your dream? You can real quick, but then we are
Alright.
done for the night.
I'm just trying to find the dice that he dropped.
Don't worry about it. We'll find it in a second.
Alright. So. Get over here. It's a 5th level spell.
This way.
So Leon is going to target O'Rourke with the dream spell.
Okay.
So I have something really cool in mind. He's gonna wait as they're heading to sleep and just concentrate on it until he connects to O'Rourke's bleeping mind.
Okay.
We connect.
Yes.
So I see him. So Leon is going to appear as himself, and he's going to utter the words, "You ran." As he takes the mask, he puts it on, and because I can control the environment of the dream, he's going to just rapidly his appearance switch between a bunch of different appearances as he slowly walks towards O'Rourke, saying,
Okay.
"You ran." And he's going to appear behind him, stabbing the rapier through him and saying, as he whispers in his ear, "I'm tired of this, O'Rourke. I'm tired of this chase. Right now I'm the cat and you're the mouse." What does he say in response?
Hold on.
He wets his pants.
He wakes up from his lucid dream on horseback and runs away.
The disadvantaged goblin is here.
What's your save DC?
My save DC is a big fat 16.
This is hard.
Okay.
And
That
that
man, you
goblin,
still haven't named the goblin.
You can do it next session.
his name is Trigger.
Did you find the die?
Trigger.
Somewhere, I think it's somewhere.
I
here, just-
am Trigger.
Okay. Say again that last part you said.
I'm tired of this, O'Rourke. I'm tired of this chase. I'm the cat and you're the mouse.
So be it. Come find me if you can. You'll find your end.
I'm gonna insight just to see how much he's shitting bricks.
Ain't no fart.
19.
He's terrified.
Let's fucking go, baby!
That's where we will end. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Did you guys have a good time?
I did.
All right.
Finally got to level
All right,
11.
So, hopefully, we don't get completely wiped out by Hurricane Milton.
We're all gonna die!
We'll see you all again next week,
I'm gonna.
Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Atavar Ascension episode 70. Hope to see you there, guys. Later, everybody.
Good night.
That was such a good.
At Totally Online Gaming Group, we're more than just a brand. We're all part of a greater community. And as much as we love creating content that you all enjoy, we cannot do that without your support. Every purchase you make goes beyond just owning a product. It supports us in our endeavors to grow and eventually go full-time so that we can dedicate ourselves to creating even more of the content you love. With our exclusive range of merchandise, from stickers to cell phone covers, mouse pads, and mugs, and of course, a wide variety of t-shirts. You can show your support proudly wherever you go. Just hop on over to www.toggdm.com and click on the Visit Store link to see and get your own official Totally Online Gaming Group merchandise. But it's not just about the merchandise. You can show your support in other ways too. Following our channel, subscribing, or visiting our official website, www.toggroleplay.com, and sharing it with your friends. We hope you'll continue to join us for our adventures and become part of the Totally Online Gaming Group family today.